What's up and welcome back to the Run the North podcast. I'm your host, the Geek Slayers, joined as always by Miller Football, and we've decided to start a journey to find a new co-host to replace Jake. So the first tryout is going to be from the BatDuck.
This is the worst tryout.
Probably. I have the least faith in this one, but we decided to give him a shot. It's only fair. So over the course of the summer, you're going to see a bunch of different faces joining me and Miller, but how are you doing, Mr. Duck?
I'm tired.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. All right, Miller, how you doing?
I'm less tired than Grayson. I can say that for a fact. I'm trying to think, what have I been? I recently started playing Multiverses, like aggressively. That like Warner Brothers platform fighting game
that was popular for like 2 weeks a year ago, and then nobody cared.
It was early access.
Yeah, it was early access. That was like the beta, and then the full version just came out yesterday. And I've started playing it. I am an aggressive Finn the Human man, and I gotta say, I am undefeated online.
You
on the
look
sticks.
like a Finn the Human man.
Well, the problem is I like playing like fighter, like close up beat 'em up fighters in fighting games. Like in Smash Bros, I typically play like Lil Mac or K. Rool. K. Rool's not technically the same, but like I like heavier characters or I like beat 'em up fighters, and Finn's like the closest to that I've been able to find.
He's lying
him and the
to you,
Iron
chat.
Giant have been my two favorites.
He likes to play as a bard. Let's be real, he's a bard.
Well, I mean, in platform fighters, no. In D&D, absolutely.
Hey,
Bard
if
is
there
the
was,
superior
if they
race.
added Alfira to Multiverses, you'd only play as her, and you know it.
Alfira is a badass. I cannot deny the allegations.
Grayson also had to learn that a character was able to be in your party today. I found
You
that pretty
didn't
funny.
know she was able to?
No, I didn't know Minthura was. Yeah. I've just started my evil run, and I just got past the Grove because I don't have time to play fucking video games at the time. So like,
this guy's a life.
What a bozo.
So I just figured out that like you could romance Minthura like properly, like early on.
Yeah, he figured that out from me yelling at him. And
No, early on the Minthura romance I figured out, and then didn't know you can add her later on. I thought like she just kind of just disappears and she'll.
Yeah, you can find her at that one prison. It's what, Moonlight Towers, I think?
Moonrise Towers. You technically don't even have to go evil to get her in your party. Just for the early romance portion, you have to. If you just stay a good guy, you can just knock her out instead of murder and then meet her there.
No, this is full on like swashbuckling rogue, like kill everyone you see type run.
They still don't technically have to be evil.
I couldn't do an evil.
Yeah, because you have to slaughter the Grove.
Not only that, I just don't like being evil in video games.
Evil's so much fun.
It is.
Like, my favorite game of all time, you guys know, is Red Dead Redemption 2. I've never played a low honor playthrough of Red 2.
Oh my god.
Every single time I do high honor on Red Dead 2.
That's ridiculous.
Because Arthur Morgan's supposed to be a good person.
Yeah, but I like
if you play Arthur as a dick, you're playing wrong. Yeah, okay, you can murder people as a good person in that game. Just murder the bad guys. Don't murder the cities.
You can't just indiscriminately murder, though. That's the issue.
You can do that in Baldur's Gate without going full evil. But also, I do have a couple Dark Urge runs that the entire point is just like murder everybody. Slaughter them all.
At some point this summer, I'm going to have to do a Dark Urge playthrough of Baldur's Gate, because it's like a totally different game if you do Dark Urge.
Yeah, and you can
I'm gonna
keep
have
him.
to do it.
You can also make the Dark Urge, it doesn't have to be a him, it's just the Dark Urge, but you can make the Dark Urge a good guy also.
Oh, really? You can like do a redemption type thing?
Yeah.
Darth Vader him. Yeah.
Well, I guess when I play my Dark Urge playthrough, I'm going to turn
I don't know,
good.
I feel like you also... But the story's also massively different if you do a full evil dirge, so you have to do both.
Yeah, because that's how Red Dead is too. Things change a lot, but I just can't bring myself to see Arthur Morgan be hated on or aggressively like you're evil, that you're bad.
The nice thing is you
Not
don't.
much changes.
Well, you have to, murder all the people in the grove, the druids and the
Mhm.
tieflings. Technically, Alfira is not one of the people you have to murder.
Yeah, because she's like separate.
Yeah, you don't and you can choose not to stumble across her body, so you can just believe that she's alive.
Oh,
You can
right.
choose to believe this way.
It still does piss me off that you can't bring her in as a party member.
Yeah, that's really annoying.
Not even for this, like the romance and all that. Just like there's no bard representation, and that bothers me.
Isn't Volo? Can you add Volo?
Volo doesn't count.
He's
Nobody
not a
gives
party
fuck about
member. Just
Volo.
because he can be at your camp doesn't make him a party
Yeah.
member.
I'm just throwing it out there.
And also,
you also
Volo
technically don't have a sorcerer or a monk
Mhm.
or a.
yeah,
I don't think you can. Maybe you can get a ranger, but I don't actually remember.
yeah. Minsk. Minsk is a ranger.
Is Minsk a ranger? I just got him in one of my playthroughs. It was the first time I'd ever. My first playthrough, I came across him, but I never came across the part where you could try to get him to join your party.
Mhm.
So yeah, like I just
Well, you
saw
have to
the
fight
first
him
thing
and
never
knock
saw.
him out to get him.
Yeah, well, no, I never got to that second fight because you see him in the bank vault.
Yeah,
then I never
he
found
jumps
him
out
again
of the
after that.
Mimic.
Yeah, I never found him again after that. So
And
You're
people say Baldur's Gate 3 wasn't Game of the Year.
ugh.
Insane.
Yeah, right.
Dude, it's fucking Matt Mercer playing a ranger with a space hamster. It doesn't get any better than
J.K.
that.
Simmons is in the fucking game. That's all you need.
Well,
J.K. Simmons is in it.
J.K. Simmons is
And
great, but I don't
Plenty
know if
of
that's all
other
you need.
talented voice actors and actresses as well.
If that's all you need, then maybe Spider-Man was Game of the Year.
Yeah, but like J.K. Simmons, news reporter, J.K. Simmons, evil king with undead swords and shit.
Exactly.
Or no, he doesn't use a sword. What does he use? He uses a hammer.
He has to
got a big old hammer.
monster, so.
Yeah. But yeah, no, Baldur's Gate's incredible. And this is supposed to be a football podcast. We're talking about Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, but Baldur's Gate's more important than football in May.
True.
Meh.
And I think most people right now, like that would be watching this podcast, at least know what Baldur's Gate is.
True.
They know what it is.
And even if they don't, that's okay. They can learn.
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate is one of the greatest games of all time.
Valid.
Yeah.
Well, Baldur's
It
Gate
really
3.
is.
It really is on a different level.
I have 1 and 2 on. Yeah, I bought 1 and 2 on my PC because they went on sale on Steam, and I need to play them.
Wait, you want to play with like D&D like 3rd edition rules?
It's also not made by the same developer, so like.
I'm just saying that you make them with
Yeah, but I want to know because it's still like canon.
Oh yeah, because Jahara and I think Halson are both in them.
I don't know about Halson, but Jahira and Minsk are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like they're in it from the first one.
Is it Among Thieves and BG3 in the same universe technically? Like, are they both canon?
What are you talking about?
The movie that came out recently, and then Baldur's Gate also canon.
Oh, I don't know.
Because they mentioned Baldur's Gate in the movie.
Yeah, but Baldur's Gate is just like an actual location in the Sword Coast. Like it's not.
Yeah, the Sword. No, all of this is a real location. Like,
yeah.
The Sword Coast is like the
That's just
main
generic
universe.
D&D. Yeah.
Yeah. Most of D&D
So, like,
games take place on the Sword Coast.
Yeah.
In Faerun.
So like, I mean, I don't think there's a direct link between the two, but one can pretend.
I want Shadowheart to show up in D&D too. That's all I'm saying.
I think if I ever run a game where I just base it in Faerun, which I'm thinking of for my next game, I don't really have a full plan yet, but if I base it in Faerun, I don't know, whatever, call it what you want. Words are dumb. Especially fantasy words, they're all awful. But I think if I ever base it in that realm, I'm going to have some Baldur's Gate 3 references at least. I think it'd be fun.
Dub.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, D&D is incredible and all, but I do believe we have a point to this episode that we need to be getting to.
Yes. If you've been watching the daily YouTube videos we've been putting out, because I guess those have started by the time this episode comes out. Me and Miller have been doing a lot of trivia, so we decided to have Mr. BatDuck host some trivia games for us because he does that a lot for Dueling Fates and for Curb Stomp, so he knows how to host trivia games.
There is fuck all going on in the NFL right now.
Yeah, man. I guess Dalton Reisner signed a contract that like gives him bonuses if he makes the roster, which means he's not signed to be a starter, which I find very interesting.
Who would be your starters at God? Yeah, who are your starting gods?
Thor,
Randy Moss, probably.
Balder,
Tyr.
No. Yeah, Tyr for sure. Probably Freya. Definitely Odin got to be in there.
Yeah, but who do you guys have starting at guard right now?
Right now, I think it would be Ed
Reisner?
Ingram and Blake Brandel.
Woof.
Ed Ingram played okay last year.
Oh, I was the same. Who the fuck was that? He's the other guy.
But Blake Brandel, I don't know. The team seems to be in love with him. But he's just been like...
Why did they marry him?
They did. Kind of.
They give him a contract. Technically, marriage is a contract.
Right.
Damn, that's crazy. Does that mean every NFL team is married to 53 or more men?
Yes.
Yes.
It's not a huge contract.
Too far.
And the Chiefs are in an abusive relationship. That's why they had
True.
Taylor Swift.
The Vikings signed Blake Brandel to a 3-year deal this offseason. So, I mean, they kind of did. Only 3 years, $9 million, and he's technically just been... He's also currently in the last couple of years, he's just been like our platoon guy. So if anybody gets hurt, Brandel's the one who plays and plays well.
Gotcha.
Because, yeah, he's been our backup, literally everything. He has started games at all 5 spots in the last couple years. So, but I think it's been a thing where they just like him and kind of wanted to give him a chance to start. I think right now he is listed as our starting guard, even with Reisner on the team. So that's going to be a competition, and it'll be, do we want to pay Reisner? I still want to know what Reisner did to offend the entire NFL. It's wild.
He was mid. That's all I got.
I mean, no, he's been
better than mid.
He's been one of the 10, maybe not the 10, but 15 best guards in football for 3
his name
years
is
now.
Dalton as his first name.
That's fair.
The last name only.
Shout out to the Daltons out there.
Yeah.
In particular.
We
love it. We love Andy here.
Anything else?
Jawan Jennings got a 2-year deal, which cool probably means Debo's getting traded. That would be like the only major implication from that because his contract drops by a lot here in a couple of weeks. But we were talking about it before we started recording. Geek said he doesn't know who would want to trade for Debo, and I kind of see that. But then again, it's because Debo is not exactly the quietest fella in the room.
Or the healthiest fella in the room.
True. But surely someone will see a big name and think, gimme, gimme, gimme.
Surely.
Perhaps he'll be going to Jerry World.
Ew.
That seems like a very Jerry Jones move.
Yeah, but then you'd have to give assets to the Niners, and I don't know if that's something he wants to do.
Well,
so that was my issue with saying the Bills, because the Bills make sense, but also they don't have any money.
Now? Oh, because Diggs took a fucking
that was a bigger cap hit because they're dumb.
How much money do the Cowboys have right now?
Not enough to pay Dak and ZD, so it's one of them regardless.
Well, they're not paying Dak. They've already made it known they're not doing that.
He's on his way to Miami.
Yeah. They have 3.8 million cap. Never mind.
Yeah, Buffalo's got $906,000 in cap space. They don't even have a million.
That's according to Over the Cap, by the way.
I'm looking at Spot
teams with the most money: Patriots, Commanders, Jaguars, Lions, Eagles, Chargers, Colts.
I could see the Jaguars going for Debo. I really could.
Adding another receiver?
Yeah, because they still got money. And you also have to look at this as we need to know right now if Trevor Lawrence is our guy moving forward. So give him every single piece and see what you can do.
What if they send him to Kansas City?
God, pray for us
that
all.
would be hilarious. The
He's gonna get
Niners
in a
would just
car
be
accident.
expiring their Super Bowl window. Oh, we couldn't
Ooh.
beat you with Debo. Now let's give you a better player.
It's literally
The
okay,
Raiders.
I don't know where he would fit into the. I mean, I get maybe they'd just play him at running back.
Yeah. Cardinal. Well, that's in division.
Well,
Never
Minnesota has a lot more cap than I thought they did.
mind.
How's the Patriots
16.5. Patriots have the most in the league. They have 46 mil.
Yeah.
They need a wide receiver.
Yeah, but I don't think the Patriots would want to take up a banged up wide receiver that isn't exactly the most
For a lot of money.
character friendly guy
Yeah.
for a lot of money. Yeah.
Houston did. So who knows?
Well, Houston's
Yeah.
also not in the same situation at all.
Sure.
Yeah, New England's trying to build up. Houston was like absorbing
Houston's
whatever
already
they could.
up. Now they're just trying to win. Houston's in
Yeah.
full win now mode.
Yeah.
Like, Houston's supposed to be a Super Bowl contender this year.
New England's in let's give Drake things mode.
Well, New
Houston's
England's
early
in
pick.
let's give Drake future things because we aren't giving him anything right now. Jacoby Brissett will be playing
Yeah.
sports ball for us. What if the Bears go get Debo? The Bears got some
there's
money.
4 wide receiver sets. Jinkies.
I don't know enough about your new OC. Is he gonna be enough fun to
Shane?
like do so? Oh yeah, it is Shane
He's
Waldron.
enough fun to do that, but he likes his 2 tight end sets more.
No, I
Until
just
we
mean to
get
do
Gerald.
fun stuff with Debo.
Yeah,
Because
no,
maybe
he-
not having Debo as a real wide receiver option is good. Just using him as a
Perhaps.
gadget guy could be fun.
You know what?
We'll get to him.
Let's throw it back to 1935 and make Debo a flanker.
Oh God, we get it. Your all-time leading receiver's a flanker. We get it.
Respect Johnny Morris and Harlan Hill, buddy.
No. That was the toughest trivia I've ever done because it had not real football players on it.
He's just mad that he doesn't know ball.
Or
Miller
didn't know the plumbers.
couldn't even guess half the Vikings, and they're all real wide receivers.
There were running backs and tight ends. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and they're all more real receivers than anyone on the Bears all-time list.
Yeah. Just wait until you see the trivia I have prepared for
I'm
you.
so
buddy.
excited. All right.
Okay.
We're
So,
going to
Grayson, what
start
do you
with
got?
Grayson's Jeopardy, I think. 'cause
Yeah,
that's
we're
gonna
starting
take
with
the longest.
Jeopardy.
We have a Jeopardy?
We're doing
We have
Jeopardy.
Jeopardy.
Oh shit. How are we gonna portray this on the
I got it. It's
on the pod?
portrayed.
Okay.
Other than I have to
Okay.
do a thing, so it's going to disappear momentarily. But that's okay.
Okay. Okay, as long as you've got a plan.
I've got a plan. I've just got to set our monies, because right now we are both at $0 hairs.
That we are. That we are.
Oh, shit's being broken.
Now remind me, with Jeopardy, when we pick, is it the first person to say the answer, or does the person who picked get a chance to say the answer and then the other person?
It's how Jeopardy works. You take turns, and then doesn't the person who chose it get to choose? I don't know. I fucking don't remember.
So, like, for example, if I pick trauma bonding 100, do I get a chance to answer? And then if I get it wrong, Geek gets a chance to steal? Or is
so.
it just. Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
That's how we play Jeopardy here.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I do
Midwestern
get a
Jeopardy.
chance to steal if you fuck it up. That's a
Right.
Jeopardy pot.
Okay.
It doesn't want to let me edit the. Okay, whatever. I'll deal with. Money is being goofy. It doesn't
As
want
it
to let
always
me.
is.
Well,
Money doesn't exist. It's a
Money
concept
is.
humanity made.
It is
Well-
afraid of me because I am poor.
I'm also afraid of you because you're poor.
You heard it here, folks, ladies and gentlemen. The Geek
You
Slays
heard it
is
here,
afraid
folks,
of
ladies and gentlemen. Really?
Yeah.
Heard it
Yeah,
here, folks.
The Geek Slays is afraid of lower income individuals.
Oh God.
Mr. Moneybag Streamer over here.
I
is
have
scared
no
of us
money.
Common folk.
You know what I'm having for dinner, dog? Sunflower
What?
seeds.
Valid though.
Well,
Plant them on the ground, you know.
Okay, it's not wanting to let me adjust anything on OBS for some reason. Like,
You can do it later. You're a big old streamer.
no,
Who makes-
I'm not. I'm definitely not gonna add it in. I'll just write it down and keep track. I'm not
Well,
going.
Yeah.
I don't edit
mean,
this
I have a
podcast.
pen. I have a pen and a letter thing here, so
Okay.
I can definitely keep track.
I've also got something, so I'll keep track of you keeping
Okay.
track.
You keep track. I
I'll
won't
keep track
at
of
all.
me and only me.
I won't keep track at all because I don't trust myself to remember every time. Alrighty. What's first pick?
Give it to Miller because he's Miller.
Okay.
David Football Miller.
Give me middling success for 300.
For
Seems
300.
appropriate.
Who had won the least amount of games and still won the Super Bowl, and what was their record?
I want to say it was the 06 Giants or the 07 Giants, whatever year that was.
That is incorrect.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You
Okay.
get
Okay. So it wasn't them. I'm trying to think of other wild card teams who have went. Okay. Let's go with. Oh, was it one of the older teams? Did teams just suck back then? Probably.
That was my other thought, and that's definitely what it's going to be.
Like, was it the Joe Namath Jets? Because they were always ass at football.
that is your guess.
No, I'm gonna go 2011 Giants just for giggles.
That would be correct.
Let's go.
Oh,
I showed the record on accident, but it's fine.
Ah, dang. But
what was the other Giants team record?
I believe they were 10-6,
Ah,
which at
Off
10
by a game.
6.
because yeah, they were both wild card teams. I
Yeah.
knew that,
I
but
believe they won their division, but like they were like the 4th seed. So
oh, okay.
so we went middling success for 300 is what Miller went with,
Yeah,
right?
correct.
Let's go. Let's just stick middling success and let's go 100. I don't know why we started in the middle. That
Because
hurts
Miller's weird.
my brain.
What QB is the
Oh, that's
epitome
Jameis,
of
the shithead Winston.
you gotta let him read
I
it.
don't.
He doesn't.
You
don't.
douche canoe.
I really
you gotta let
don't.
him read it.
It is Jameis. I'm banned from Uber Winston.
Ah, not the shithead,
Classic.
but that's okay. That's okay. We're
Trust
cooking.
me, there's a ton of these I'm like jokes like this.
Okay, well, let's go middling success 200. I'm fixing Miller's problem here.
What QB ended their career with exactly a 500 record after 16 full seasons?
Eli Manning.
That would be correct. Eli M. Tom Brady's paralysis demon Manning.
I didn't think you'd know that one. Shit, I was so excited to steal it.
Bro thought I didn't know ball. All right, let's go. Let's continue middling success. Let's go 400.
What team has the most average win percentage? 0.497. This is the closest to 500. That's why I chose this.
Closest to 500. Interesting.
This is all-time win record.
Yeah. Well, I know a bunch of teams that it's not, which is good, which is both of our teams, so that's good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Raiders.
That is incorrect.
Damn.
Ooh. Okay, so I know it's not either of our teams. It's not Green Bay. It's not Philly. It's not Dallas. It's not New England.
I mean,
I'm gonna go with the Giants.
That is also incorrect. The most middling team in the NFL is the Chargers.
that
Fitting.
tracks. That tracks.
They're like
Fitting.
6 wins off. So from
Fitting.
500. Nope. That was not what I wanted to choose.
Okay. Well, we know what.
Can I go back?
I mean, this is what I would have picked anyways.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
What player
sick.
has the most MVP wins with 5 to his name?
I didn't know they gave away that many MVPs. I thought it was
Yeah,
like a
'cause they
one-time
started doing
thing.
weekly.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's weekly and then
God.
playoffs.
It's probably Money
Ooh.
Mitch.
It's 5? No, it's definitely not. Give me Rain Prescott.
That is incorrect.
Damn. Who feels very Nickelodeon valuable player? I know Josh Dobbs has one, but that's not who I'm going with. Man. Give me Baker.
That is Also
Damn.
incorrect. The
He
most-
wouldn't put Baker in something
Yeah,
called
award.
mid.
No, he is Madden, so it's Patrick Mahomes.
Wow.
Oh.
So
Okay,
that's
that
too
would-
easy. That's lame.
Yeah, we both overthought that.
Yeah, 100%.
So middling success is all the way gone. Cannot choose from the area anymore.
Who's picking? Who picked?
It's
here?
yours.
Oh, okay. All right, let's go. Let's go Madden 100. This can't be horrible.
What was the 2014 edition of Madden called?
Madden 25.
That is incorrect. That is correct.
That is incorrect.
Bro's just trying to take away my life.
Actually, Madden 13.
Oh God.
That's why it's 100. It was an easy.
Yeah, let's go Madden 200. I like to go in order because I'm a freak show.
Who has the most 99
Ooh.
overall ratings in franchise, as in Madden, the franchise history?
Ooh. To me, it's either Brady or Aaron Donald, but I'm gonna go Brady.
That's incorrect.
Nah.
I'm gonna go with Aaron Donald.
Yeah.
That would be correct. Previously held by Peyton Manning, Aaron Donald has 7, Manning has 6.
Yeah. Hey, Miller's got that was 200, right?
Yeah. Give me Madden 300.
What cover athlete has the lowest overall since Madden 10?
Since Madden 10?
Yeah, because I didn't want to go all the way back to like Madden 98.
Right. Ooh. There's a chance that if I miss this, I'm a fraud, because it could be someone very particular.
I mean,
So
yeah,
since Madden 10, does that include Madden 10?
that includes Madden 10, yes.
Vince Young.
That's incorrect.
I think he was pre-Madden 10.
Was he Madden 09? I thought he was
think
Madden
so.
10.
It's Peyton Hillis.
That is correct. It is Peyton Hillis at a 91 overall in Madden 12.
Okay.
Vince Young was Madden 08, 09 was Favre.
Oh, he was 08. Jesus.
09 was Favre.
Who was 10? 10 was Breeze.
No, that was 11.
He was 11.
Because
Fuck.
09 was
Fits
always
in total.
confusing because I know that was for the 08 season,
Oh.
but
Yeah.
he was in a Packers jersey even though he played for the Jets.
No, there's 2 versions of that cover.
Was there? I didn't know that.
There's a Jets version.
I didn't know there was a Jets version. I don't think I've ever seen it.
Also, in my defense, if I would have known Young was 08 and not thought it was 10, I would have known it was Peyton Hillis. I
Yeah.
fucking knew it. Overthought it.
Peyton Hillis is that guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go.
Even though I'm not technically a fraud because he was a halfback the season he was on the Madden cover.
Let's
He's
go
got played
Madden
fullback.
400. He was still a fullback. It was just the Browns. They always use
What is the
fullbacks like
official
halfbacks.
manipulation record on the Super Bowl? There has been 21 sims. You have to give me the exact record. I gave you the amount of sims that have been that
Yeah.
EA Sports officially done.
Let's go with. I'm gonna go. What would that number be? 13 and 8.
Is incorrect.
Damn.
10 and 11.
That's also incorrect.
That was my initial thought.
It's
God
12 and
damn it.
I should have been a dick. I almost did. All right, so then this is my pick because we both got it wrong.
Yep.
What do we have left in Madden? Just 500?
500.
Yeah, let's go with that.
What year was the downfall of Madden introduced with Mutt?
Oh, Mutt was Madden 13.
Incorrect.
It was around
It
then.
was Madden 25.
Incorrect.
No.
It was available in Madden 11.
What?
It was downloadable content
Ugh.
in Madden 11.
Really?
It
Ugh,
was.
the
The first time it
DLC
ever
gimmick.
existed. Mhm.
That's some bullshit.
Million success is gone. Madden is gone. You have 3 more.
All right,
Things.
Milla.
Do you want me to go again?
No, I was gonna say let's
face
bond
Milla.
over some trauma
Oh, okay.
at 100.
All right. What was the famous play to end Chicago's dominant 2018 campaign? Also, this is just trauma for.
The double
There
doink. Yeah.
Correct. Fuck Cody Parkey.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
love that. All right, let's go trauma bonding 200. This is gonna immediately. Yep.
Who was the player that intercepted Brett Favre to send the 09
Ooh.
Vikings home in heartbreaking fashion?
I know this one.
What's
I think.
fucked up is I remember Paul Allen's call. I don't know if I remember which player actually made the pick,
I think
but I
do.
think he also got the one in the Super Bowl. So I'm gonna go Tracy Porter.
That would be correct.
Yeah.
So I did know.
Yeah. Okay.
Makes me feel good.
God. Favre throws back across his body and it's intercepted. I don't even know why you ponder passing there. You just take a knee and attempt a 56-yard field goal. This isn't Detroit, man. This is the Super Bowl. Oh, sorry. It just lives here. Always. Yeah. Okay. Drama bonding 300.
How many teams has Aaron Rodgers? I shouldn't be allowed near a microphone. Rodgers thrown against Minnesota and Chicago combined. Price is Right rules apply.
What's that mean?
Yeah.
Means that you can't go over, but you have to be closest under, or you have to add or under. So you can't go over.
Lots of games. I know Harrison Smith has the most interceptions against him all time.
That's not the question.
I know. I'm working
He's
through
thinking.
math, dummy. Because if I just sit here silently to think, this is a bad podcast. So I have to think out loud. So Harrison Smith has the most all time against Rodgers with 6. I know Xavier Rhodes has a couple. I'm going to go with 22 for Harrison Smith. Just because his number and he has 6. So I'm going 22.
Incorrect. I read the question wrong.
No, I
was-
didn't. How many has he thrown
interceptions.
against them combined? He's thrown 22 combined.
Touchdowns?
I read it as interceptions. I'm dumb. You're right. No, I'm still going with 22. That's all he's ever done.
That's
100%
I
incorrect.
can't say it's incorrect, but
Well, it's not the number, so I know that.
it could be more wrong and go over.
I'm just hoping he goes over. Is the goal here? Why did I read that as interceptions?
Give me 23.
That's fucked up.
That is fucked up. 121.
Yeah, that makes sense.
64 versus Chicago, 57 versus Minnesota.
That's ridiculous.
I knew it was gonna be higher.
Well, of course it was going to be higher. I'm just dumb. Hey, somebody want to look it up for me real quick? How many interceptions has he thrown against Chicago and Minnesota?
You look it up. Well, what was that one? How many trauma bonding ones have we done through 300?
That was 300. So you're up to
All right, let's do
500. I'm at
400.
13.
Let's do
400.
400.
Who was the last non-Packers NFC North/Central quarterback to win MVP?
Ooh.
The last non-Packers NFC North or Central.
QB,
So the NFC.
not just player.
When it was the Central, it was the Bucks. Which
Yeah.
it was never a Buck.
Wasn't it?
No, because they were so awful. Unless
Oh,
we're
okay,
like
yeah, 'cause
counting
it
Steve
was
Young,
when
but on a
Tampa
different
sucked.
team.
It was when Tampa sucked. Okay,
So it had. Oh my God! Is it actually just gonna be?
Is it Fran Tarkenton?
That is correct.
Yeah. Okay.
1975,
Damn.
almost 50 years. Please end our fucking suffering, Jesus. Caleb Williams, come on.
Caleb
right,
and JJ
500.
are right there, man. We're gonna get it.
You're on 5?
Trauma bonding 500.
The Vikings and the Bears have met one time ever in the playoffs. What year was that game?
Huh?
Ooh,
I don't know if I knew that they had.
I didn't either.
That's why I said 5.
Fair.
1983.
Incorrect.
Most of the Bears made the playoffs in '83. It was a dumb one.
I don't know. 1985.
That is also incorrect. It is 1994. In 85, they met the Rams, the Giants, and something else.
Why would
I
I
knew it
know what
wasn't
the Bears
85.
Super Bowl run was?
Us, the Bears won, so fuck you.
It was the Rams and Giants in the playoffs and the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
Okay. I forgot that we don't have phase 3 because we had the
Yeah.
one overall. All
All
right.
right, Geek.
Yeah, GOAT in Super Bowls.
Okay. Let's go Super Bowls, because
I'm guessing I'm going 1?
Yeah.
All right. How many Super Bowls has the NFC North been a part of?
Ooh, I don't know how the Packers annoy me because I don't know off the top of my head. I'm just guessing the Packers number. That's atrocious. Okay, so I'm gonna go with 12.
Incorrect.
Damn.
Give me 6.
Incorrect. God damn.
Been a
guys,
part of? The Vikings and Bears alone have been a part of 6.
How many of have the Vikings been in the Super Bowl 4 times?
4 times?
Yes. We've been there.
Oh,
The NFC North has been there 11 times. 18%
God
of all
damn
Super
it.
Bowls. And the Lions were in none. The Packers have lost 1 Super Bowl overall. It's against the Broncos in 1998.
mm-hmm.
I forgot about 98. Okay. God damn it. Miller caught up to me pretty close. Money-wise, it's pretty offensive.
Okay, so what do we have? GOAT and Super Bowls?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Do
Super
GOAT
Bowl.
100.
All right. What's Tom Brady's career high in TDs?
Game or single season?
Single season.
No, it's not. 48.
No,
It's 50.
it's 50 in the dot.
Oh, it's 50 flat?
Yeah. That was for 100?
Correct. Because he
Cool.
held the record until Manning at 55.
Oh, I forgot he had it before Manning. That's right.
Yeah. Let's go GOAT 200. Let's just keep talking about Brady.
What team is the only team to be 500 against Brady? No team is better than 500 against Brady, just so you guys know.
That's wild.
Oh. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Brady in his career has struggled with Denver, Indy. Those are just AFC teams, though. But I know he struggled with Denver and Indy quite often. The Steelers are an interesting choice just because they were good. But it could be an NFC team, and I don't know. NFC teams just feel so cheaty because he played half of them like 4 times total. I'm going to go with the Broncos.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Denver, we signed Russell Wilson kind of a year later, and it's much cap that it could feed a small country Broncos.
Yes. Brady did. That was, what was that one? 200?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep forgetting. But yeah, he did not like to play in Mile High at all. He was not a
6-0 against
fan.
the Vikings, though.
Really? I didn't know we played him 6 times.
Well, yeah, you got to think he went
Old.
to Tampa.
That's
He's
fair.
old.
That's fair.
I know we got him at least once.
We're like 3-1 against them.
You mean 1 and 3?
You mean the 4th down, you know?
Oh,
Yeah.
God. Yeah.
Kyle Fuller forcing a fumble in that game. That was beautiful.
Well,
Football.
Mac
Mac
Oh,
through
yeah.
Wirfs, yeah.
Let's
you're
go.
up,
Let's
man.
go GOAT 300.
There's only been one non-kicker to play older than Brady. Who is that player?
A non-kicker to play older than Brady. I have no idea. It is non-kicker, so it's a punter then, you see. Or is punter being counted in kicker here, Grayson? You didn't do a good job of.
No.
Punter's not counted in kicker?
Punter is not counted because they're
I'm pretty sure Andy Lee is still in the league and he's like 97.
he's 39.
Really? Bro
Madden
looks like he's
knows a lot.
85.
He's like 39 or like 41, and Brady was 45 when he retired.
Yeah,
so-
Brady was 45. That's true. Okay. Who else was just ancient like that? I don't know. Gross. I should know, but I don't. I'm just going to guess Favre. I know it's not right, but
That's incorrect, Miller. I know that you already know this, so
do it.
Would that happen to be Chicago Bears legend George Blanda?
that would be correct.
Oh, God.
By the way, that question isn't accurate. Blanda was a part-time kicker.
He was also a quarterback.
He was
He's
a
like
quarterback,
quarterback
running
most
back,
of his career.
DB, and kicker.
He's old as fuck. He played from like 1945 to fucking whenever the 70s happened.
Yeah. But he also, again, doesn't apply to the question because he did play kicker at one point in his career.
He was still a quarterback.
I know, but he does not fall under the
You said non-kicker.
criteria.
I've been lied to, cheated, bamboozled. The real answer's Adam Vinatieri.
Not true, actually.
Vinatieri did play older than Brady, so
No, he did not. I'm pretty sure it's only Morton Anderson and then Blanda.
Yeah, because Blanda played until
I
he was
wonder
like
if it's by
50.
day,
I think
'cause I
Blanda
know he
hit 50.
I think he is around there.
That was 300, right?
yeah.
Correct.
All right, let's go 400.
How many yards did Brady throw in his rookie year? And you
Do I have to hit it on the nose?
Yep.
Vinatieri was 47, by the way, so go fuck yourself.
Oh, whatever. Go fuck yourself.
Bro thinks I don't know kickers.
During his rookie season.
On the dot.
Ooh.
So he didn't come. No, he came in week 1. Right? Did he play week 1 of his rookie year? Because I think it was right away when Big Boy got hurt that I can't think of the name of.
Yeah, Drew Bledsoe.
Drew Bledsoe, yeah. I almost said Drew Pearson.
Nice.
3,173.
Incorrect.
2245.
Incorrect.
Damn.
6.
Oh fuck! His
Oh
rookie
my
year he
god, it
didn't
was
play.
the second year.
Yeah.
Yep, because in 2001, the second worst tragedy in New York history was Tom Brady coming in.
Oh my god, yeah. It was a
Yeah.
sophomore year.
2000.
I forgot it was around 9/11. I knew that and I forgot it. Because didn't they
No.
play the Jets to open the season?
It
Yeah.
was like week 3 or something like that. It was really
I
close
knew
to the
that, but I just thought Brady was like that year.
It was in September when they faced the Jets too. It's
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
Yeah. And then Bledsoe
I guess
gets hurt,
let's
Brady
hit
takes
go
over. Oh my God,
500. Let's just rip the Band-Aid.
what's the total amount of TDs Brady threw against the entire AFC East? We're playing
Jesus.
again. We're doing again like how we did previously. Price is right. I
Okay.
didn't write it down.
Okay. Did you do this correctly though? Brady has
This
played
is-
against 4 AFC East teams. The Colts, for like the first 4 years of his career, were in the AFC East. Did you
I did not
count
do
the
that.
early Colts?
No,
Okay.
we're doing
Okay.
Bills,
I just
Dolphins,
needed to
Patriots,
check.
and
And
Jets.
Jets. Yeah. I just needed to check. It was very important. All right. So knowing just how many Rodgers threw against the Packers, Rodgers threw against the Vikings and Bears. Those are the names. Let's go with, it was probably ridiculous. Let's go with 296.
Miller.
You said 296?
I did.
295.
God, you're such a piece of shit.
It's 199.
Damn.
Exact same as draft pick.
Okay, so Rodgers really is just that much better than Brady. Good God.
Hopefully I did my math right. I'm God hoping, praying I did my math
So
right.
wait, even though we both went over, do I get points for being
No.
closer?
Good points. Yes,
No, you
Price
don't.
Rules.
Price is Right rules.
I know,
Going
you're
over
over.
means you
No,
don't
you're
get
right.
any points, you
Right.
piece of
No,
shit.
Geek, you're right. I
God
apologize.
damn.
You rat bastard, you talked about it being dumb.
Right, because it would have
He
screwed
doesn't like
me.
counting the points.
Because you finally would have
Um,
passed me in points, and that's not okay.
You guys got
All right.
Super Bowls 2 through 5. So,
Ugh.
Give me Super Bowls 500.
ooh, going straight high. There's been one single fullback to score a touchdown. Who scored and what Super Bowl? You gotta give me both.
That's bullshit.
Gotta give me
That's
both.
bullshit.
It's
What's
not.
the reason why it's 500? You gotta give me both.
All right, it was Kyle Juszczyk. And he scored in. God, what year was that?
Ooh, what year was that? Oh, yeah. Okay.
You fucking suck, Grayson. What was last year's Super Bowl?
I can't tell you that.
I don't know.
Super Bowl 52. I don't know.
It's incorrect.
That's close. It's Juszczyk. $54.
That is correct.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Let's go.
That's bullshit. They
What?
didn't say you had to name the Super Bowl in the question. That's
Yes,
bullshit.
it did. It literally did.
Hey, what Super
Who
Bowl?
scored and
Hey,
what
shut up.
Super
I
Bowl?
can't read.
Yeah, I did the same thing earlier. Remember when I guessed
Yeah.
Rodgers' interceptions when it was supposed to be touchdowns?
Yeah.
This was a question for Miller that was just, hey, I need the year though to fuck you up a little bit.
Ugh.
Yeah, you're a prick.
I know.
So the way I did it, so I remembered it was 2019, so I just remembered that Super Bowl 50 was 2016 and counted up.
Yeah, I suck at Super Bowl numbers.
So let's go Super Bowls 200.
What QB holds the record for the most Super Bowl losses?
Ooh. It's probably Brady. Wait. Is it a tie between a bunch of people though?
Tie between two.
Do you have to name both of them?
No, only name me one.
I
There's a
don't
reason why.
I don't think it's just two. Is it?
Mhm.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess it is. It's Fran Tarkenton and Jim Kelly.
You got one of those answers right. Because it's Jim Kelly and Frank Reich.
No.
Fran
Fran
Tarkenton lost 3. He lost 3. The other time he was with the Giants. But that's why Minnesota traded for him again.
Hold on. I feel
like I should.
I'm double checking you because I don't know if I believe it. I don't have faith
Frank
in.
Reich is the backup, so that's like kind of the answer. Starts to keep the same backup for all 4 years.
Sorry, I gotta go look at the team here. What years were those?
1968 to 1972 or something like that.
No, it was 70, 74, 75, 77, and all of those years he was a Viking. So
Then I was wrong.
I got literally 2 out of 3 and never guessed the other one, but that's
Frank
fine.
Reich, Frank Reich
Frank
is
Reich-
also the backup.
I was gonna say, does
For-
that even
for-
count? Because he
No,
didn't
but
play a snap.
But someone in the comments is gonna be like, "It's Frank Reich."
Ugh.
All right, 2 more. 300 and 400.
What? Do it in order. 300.
What franchise has had the longest Super Bowl drought? Must have been to a Super Bowl. So the Lions, the Texans, the Browns, whomever else, the Jaguars, I think.
The longest since they've been to the Super Bowl?
Yes, they've been to the Super
It
Bowl.
was only 3. What the fuck? But he was on the
Oh, I was
team.
right.
I'm so confused.
Oh. Probably like IR or something like that. I love how Geek is up.
Must have been to the Super Bowl. I wonder who that could possibly be. Trying to think if there's a team earlier than us. I think it's the Vikings.
That's incorrect.
Really?
Jets.
Oh fuck.
What was that? It was
Jets.
Oh.
the Rule 3. 55 years.
And I believe the what
'Cause the
Vikings
first two were the
Chiefs was Super
Packers.
Bowl 4.
One Super Bowl MVP who didn't win the game.
There's been a single Super Bowl MVP that did not win the game. So
Was that
he's a part of the
Super Bowl 4?
losing team. The Super Bowl
Goddamn.
3 was the Jets.
And Super Bowl 4 was the Vikings.
Yep.
But I guess technically that was our earliest one, not our last one. So
Yep.
that's my bad. Interesting.
Can I get the position by chance?
I can give you the side of the ball.
Okay.
Defensive player.
Oh. The fucking corner from the Raiders, isn't it? Oh, I don't know his name.
Oh. I know his
Actually,
name,
they
but
might
I
have-
don't know if I was gonna say I don't know if
They might have
lost.
won that Super Bowl. I think they won that Super Bowl. Never mind.
Who lost Super Bowls? Who has
There's
ever
just
lost a Super Bowl?
teams to lose a Super Bowl.
No, I think only one ever has.
It should be the Packers, yeah.
Miller's muting. He's getting help from the peanut
No,
gallery.
I'm
kidding.
muting because there's people yelling in the background.
No,
I
I
didn't
know.
want that picking up for that. Defensive side of the ball. I'm trying to think of all the defensive MVPs. Richard Dent won. Linebacker for the Seahawks won. Malcolm Butler won.
Bro, just say Malcolm Floyd was the linebacker for the Seahawks?
No, I said Malcolm Butler first of all from the Patriots, but I don't think he was Super Bowl MVP anyways. And then I said the linebacker from the Seahawks, who I can't remember the name of.
What'd you say, Grayson?
Malcolm Floyd for the Seahawks.
No,
That's-
Malcolm.
It was not Malcolm. It was Malcolm Smith. Malcolm Floyd was a wide receiver for the Chargers.
Yeah,
Close enough.
not at all,
No.
actually.
Say Malcolm, okay? Malcolm
I
in the
don't even
middle.
spell Malcolm the
He's
same.
Malcolm in the middle linebacker.
I'm gonna say Alan Page. I don't know.
Incorrect.
I part of me wants to go with the purple people eater also. No, I think I'm gonna go with your original thought. Is it Lester Hayes?
It's also incorrect. This is former Bear Chuck Howley in Super Bowl 5.
Oh,
I did. Fuck! I knew he won Super Bowl MVP too. I just would have never known that the Cowboys won Super Bowl 5 off the cup.
They didn't. They lost.
We're in Super Bowl 5. I meant.
right. Yeah.
And
Okay.
It is like,
I don't remember Super Bowl 5.
I think that's all. Are we going to Final Jeopardy? I know I have a decent lead, but I kind of want to do the question anyways.
I don't have a Final Jeopardy. So
It
Come
said
up with
Final
one,
Jeopardy
then.
on the thing.
It
Yeah.
did, and I didn't have a question for it.
Oh,
Then
wow.
come up with one.
I gotta go find a question for
Oh,
find.
Shitty Jeopardy host.
because I did. Because what did you have it as, Miller? Or did you just write for yourself? What'd you have?
What for my points?
Yeah.
1,500.
Okay.
I assume you had much more than that.
No. Oh, myself, yeah. I had 2,100. Could have been higher if I
Actually,
didn't.
not that bad.
It would have been higher if I didn't fuck up. I guess misremembering Fran. I'm so confused though. At where he supposedly was.
All right, just fuck it. How much did a 30-second advertisement in the Super Bowl over this last year cost?
$6.2 million.
That'd be.
Oh, I thought we were supposed to DM him our answer.
I don't know. I was just saying it because
I
I
figured-
can't open our DMs while doing
Yeah.
this because I'm recording
Okay.
the Discord. So
So you said 6.2 million. That was incorrect.
what happened to Price is Right
5.4.
rules? We're just changing the rules suddenly. All right.
Both those answers
5.4.
incorrect.
What was the answer?
It is $7 million.
No.
You can pay Mr. Beast for a better advertisement though.
Mr. Beast paid for a Super Bowl advertisement though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like he can also like Squid Game probably got him
well,
advertising more.
Not that many of his videos get more views than the Super Bowl does. He
Yeah.
does have some, which is insane.
Yeah.
But that was rough. That was a rough time.
Oof.
I'm offended that I got some Vikings ones wrong.
I'm offended by that use check.
I was gonna say you got the fullback one wrong, so that's okay.
I didn't get it wrong. I got it right. I just didn't know the fucking Super Bowl. Like,
It was-
off the dome. How many people out there do you think actually know that use check's the only fullback to score in the Super Bowl?
See,
You know because you're friends with me.
part of me almost questions that. Like, I wonder if there were ever anybody who scored who like we're not counting them as a fullback for that season, but they definitely were their entire career.
Probably, but
Like, did
fullback
Riggins
that was-
ever get a touchdown in the
I
Super
can
Bowl?
always guarantee you Jim Taylor had a touchdown in the Super Bowl.
Right.
Hold on.
Like, did Riggins have one at one point?
They were,
I don't think
he's-
Riggins would have
tailback.
Riggins is a fullback.
Yeah.
He played both, but
He's a fullback.
According to
Also,
the site I used, it was fullback only.
okay, well, the site you used is dumb
It
because
was probably StatMuse because
it was not. It was not Samuel.
Okay.
most of the Muse things are pretty dumb.
Grayson.
not-
Hold on, where's it at? Where's it at?
Did Riggins have a touchdown in the Super Bowl?
Most likely.
Run for
Even
the
if
ages.
Riggins
Yeah, he
didn't.
did. Riggins did Zonka?
That's what I'm looking up right now because Zonka was Super Bowl 7 MVP.
definitely, yeah. According to the site I used, Juszczyk is only at fullback.
Right, but like even Jim, like I know Jim Brown didn't play in a Super Bowl, but like Jim Brown is listed as a running back all time, but he played fullback.
Zonka didn't have a rushing touchdown that game. He just had 112 yards.
He played in 3 though.
But I was looking at 7 because that was the one he won MVP in.
The one against Minnesota, he had 2.
Yeah, so you're wrong. The website you used is stupid. I demand a recount.
Okay. Demand your recount. That'll subtract 500 from my score. I win 1,600 to 1,500.
That makes me feel better about myself, so I'll take it.
Okay.
That's fair.
Because you still would have been wrong for guessing Juszczyk, but that just means I was wrong also for guessing Juszczyk.
The question, no, because Juszczyk still scored a touchdown in the Super Bowl. The question would have been wrong.
That's fair. So we need a new 500-point question. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Well,
no, we actually just have to. Grayson gets minus 500 points.
That's fine. I am minus 500.
The judge loses.
So Grayson lost. Yeah.
Yes. Anything to make Miller feel better about himself.
Well, no, I knew off the cuff that wasn't right, but Juszczyk is the one that everyone goes to because he was the last fullback to score a touchdown in the Super Bowl.
First in 25 years.
Yeah, he was the first in a long time, but
the Super Bowl 29, I think it was the last one then. I just read that off a different fucking article.
You just saying 29? Oh, Super Bowl 29. I thought you meant the Super Bowl in 1929. I was like, I don't think they existed yet.
Yes, the Super Bowl in 1929.
What was Super Bowl 29?
Probably like the Washington team.
Super Bowl 29, it was San Fran with the Chargers. Oh, yeah, Roger Craig probably scored.
Yeah, like, now I just want to know
the
how
question
many years
was wrong.
didn't
I
have
apologize.
Yeah, people always forget that Roger Craig was a fullback.
I think people just forget that anyone played fullback.
And that's why we kill those people.
All right, Grayson, looks like you're dying.
What's new?
All right. Miller, I think...
No, it actually wasn't Roger Craig. I don't know if this guy was a fullback. I mean, he's built like a fullback, so I'm going to assume he was, but I've never heard of Natrone Means.
What a name.
Great name.
Because Ricky Waters definitely wasn't a fullback.
Ricky Waters.
And those are the only 2 guys that score a rushing touchdown in Super Bowl 29. Because... Oh, yeah, Eric Bieniemy played in this game.
Eric Bieniemy was on a fucking Super Bowl team?
Yeah, he
Eric
was on the Chargers.
Bieniemy played a lot of football.
Also, 29 is 1994. I think Roger Craig was out of the league by 94.
Probably.
No,
I'm pretty sure he was because Roger Craig was drafted in, like, 1980.
Bro's old. Bro was just Emmitt Smithing his way.
Yeah, he retired in 93 as a member of the Vikings. He was drafted in 83, so he lasted a decade. I always forget he ended up a Viking. And then the other fullback I would have thought of for the Niners of the 90s, Tom Rathman, he would have been a Raider by then.
Well,
so it must have been Natrone Means, who I've never heard of, but that's a killer name. Anyways, what's next?
So I think me and Miller aren't gonna run the trivias we came up with. Jeopardy took a little longer than I thought it would, so.
That was the point.
Oh, but I was really proud of the question I came up with.
So it'll still be okay. Me and you will use that for a weekly one at some point.
I know, but I wanted to watch Grayson squirm.
Oh. I mean, we can let you do one then.
Okay, Grayson, you ready for this?
Shit.
I have the 15 fullbacks with the most career touchdowns.
What is your ruling for fullback, though?
Yeah, fullback can change all the time. People think that fucking Jim Brown is not a fullback.
Okay, I pulled these off of Pro Football Reference, and they were all listed as fullbacks on Pro Football Reference or were common sense fullbacks.
Okay. I'm trusting you. If my initial guess is wrong, I'm stabbing you and calling you a fraud.
That's
okay, who's your initial guess?
Jim Brown.
Yeah, he's number 1, 106.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So those type of guys counts.
Sick.
Mike Allstott.
Mike Allstott is number 9 with 58.
9? Holy shit.
Give me Larry Zonka.
Larry Zonka is number 8 with 64.
Lower than I thought. Wow.
Jim Taylor.
Jim Taylor is number 4 with 83.
That's nuts.
He was around for a long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, we were just talking about him, so I'll go Roger Craig.
Roger Craig is number 10 with 56.
How about my boy John Kuhn?
John Kuhn is nowhere near this list.
Yeah, I don't think any fullback outside of, the one. Let's go John Riggins.
John Riggins, number 2 with 104.
Let's go.
Oh God, I got. Now we're just going the.
You're missing
depths.
some pretty obvious ones.
Probably, but I can't think
At
of
least
any.
one Hall of Famer. Well, at least one
See,
obvious Hall of
Even
Famer.
Geek was like thrown off by that.
Oh, my fullback knowledge, I've never claimed it to be insane like that.
What's the lowest amount on that list?
The lowest amount is 48 with the guy that I know you will not get.
I was gonna say like. I was gonna think.
The highest remaining is 91.
Highest remaining
Holy
is 91.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Did we
Wow.
already say Sanka?
You did. He
I
had
did.
64. Remember, these are rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, and then Juszczyk would be mostly passing, so that's not gonna
Yes.
be him.
And also, I don't think
Oh.
Juszczyk has even 20 career touchdowns.
Yeah,
No.
he probably doesn't have that many. Fuck.
I'm trying to think if there's any more recent guys.
On this list, not really. The most
funny.
recent would have been like the 80s,
Oh, okay.
Oh,
but still a pretty notable
oh
name.
my fucking God! With the
Yeah,
Cowboys,
but the two
dude.
guys I'm thinking
Oh
of
my
aren't going to
God!
be there.
The Cowboys, dude. 99-yard touchdown. Oh my God! What's his fucking name? Tony Dorsett?
Tony Dorsett was not a fullback.
No.
Motherfucker!
He was a tailback.
Fuck you.
Okay. Well, did the Bear man do it? Was it Bronco?
Bronco is not on here. There is a different bear
Damn.
on here, though.
Bronco old as fuck.
Yeah.
I
but-
don't think it's a bear even Grace, but no. But it is a retired number.
Interesting. All right.
1 and 2 and 3.
Pretty sure his number's retired. Let me
Three
double check on that,
Bronco.
actually.
5 is some dude I can't fucking say. 7's Papa Bear.
I can get 5 is not a name you can't say.
No, I'm saying I can't. I don't think I can physically say it, but just because of my brain. It's a very
You
European name.
no, it's not. George McAfee is a European name.
Never mind. I apologize. There's another guy that trying to think of the numbers that are retired because we have a fuck ton of them that are retired.
Also, I'm wrong. This guy doesn't have a retired number, but he does share a number with a current bear that is very notable and quite possibly one of my favorite players ever.
That's gonna make life even harder to figure
who
out.
wore 85 as a bear?
Not 85. Think lower. Think back numbers.
All
Think
numbers
current
go on the
fullback
back.
number, perhaps.
Who the fuck wore 35? I don't know the fuck who wore 35.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm never gonna get that.
Ignore him because I don't think you guys would get it.
Hurry
like
up
I
and
said,
say
there's so-
words, Grayson.
There's one very notable one.
I
like
think it's a fucking Cowboy fullback. I can't think of his name.
No, it's not Daryl Johnston. It's not Moose. Moose
Damn,
was
that
not,
was gonna be one of my guesses.
Moose was not a scorer. In fact, I'll double check. I don't think Moose had many touchdowns at all.
He
I
didn't
think
have
he does
any.
that.
He definitely had some.
Not even one.
Moose had 22, so less than half of
brr.
our 15th.
I'm just gonna get that 15th name randomly and I'll pull it on my ass.
It's a three named name. Like there's 3 names in it. He's got a hyphenated last name.
Oh, bro's
the
old as
15th
fuck.
guy.
Okay.
Yes, he is. Former Detroit Lion and Pittsburgh Steeler. The guy that you guys are missing played for the Seahawks and the Steelers, if that helps at all.
Franco
Oh,
Harris?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Franco Harris with 91.
Damn. What about Larry Centers?
Larry Center surprisingly is not on here. He's more of a pass catching back. Remember,
Damn.
this is rushing touchdowns.
Damn.
You.
One of these guys played for the Bears and the Vikings. Geek and I talked about him the other day, or he got brought up the other day.
Oh, yeah. Fuck. I don't know if I'm going to remember his name.
Yeah, I definitely that doesn't give me a thing.
Hmm.
There's a little alliteration to his name. Very basic sounding name.
Who the fuck is this guy? Hurry
I
up,
think he was
Grayson.
someone that got brought up with us.
Well, why am I pretending this is a conversation where we got to go back and forth, or a competition? We're just
Yeah.
guessing. Give me, is it Neil Anderson?
Neil Anderson was a halfback. so
Was he?
no.
Okay.
Yes. Also, I'd like to point out, you guys have 7 out of 15, and you've gotten all the ones that I would have expected you to get.
Well, that's good. I'm glad we're as expected.
Well, you got all the common,
average.
almost all the common sense ones, but one of them might be overrating how commonsensical it is.
Is everyone left in the Super Bowl era?
A
66
couple of them are.
There's older ones. Fuck.
Yeah, there's some from like the 30s and 40s. Full
Jesus.
transparency.
Why? Who allowed them to be considered fullbacks to this
Does the
day?
fridge count as a fullback?
No, and he has 2 career touchdowns on offense.
No way. He had more than that.
No.
On offense, no.
Yeah.
I don't think he had more than that in general.
I'm pretty sure he had
Because he
10.
wasn't that
had-
good
no.
on defense either.
Oh,
No, but
sorry, he
boy,
had
big.
3 offensive touchdowns,
Oh.
2
Yeah,
rushing and 1
totally more.
receiving. And he had at least 1 touchdown on defense because I can remember the highlight
One
from the 80.
against the Packers and one in the Super Bowl. I know that for sure.
Yeah, I forgot about the third one because the one
America's
against the
team.
Packers, that was what inspired the William Perry at fullback. Was the Packers did it first and scored on Chicago, and then
Yeah,
Mike
that's
Dick was
true.
like, you know what, fuck you, we got a bigger, fatter, and more athletic defensive tackle we're gonna do it with.
Yeah.
Then poor Matt Suey got taken off the field for him.
To Matsui.
Matt Suey is not on this list, unfortunately.
Hideki Matsui, the GOAT. Okay, can you tell me how many TDs we're looking at here?
The highest had 76. Then there's 2 guys tied with 71. There's a 53, a 52, a 51, a 49, and a 48.
Gross. That's too few touchdowns. I'm pretty sure like rookies get that nowadays.
I'm pretty sure the record for rushing touchdowns is still in the low 20s.
26.
26, which is by
The
definition
mid-20s.
lot. No,
It's mid-20s.
I'm having a stroke.
Mid-20s. It's not
4,
low
5, and
20s.
6 are mid.
Oh, is he considered a fullback or a running back?
Who?
I don't know.
Lorenzo Neal.
Lorenzo Neal is not on here. He was a
Fuck you.
blocker.
No, he also said at like post 80s or nothing post 80s.
Lorenzo was old as fuck. So I don't
No,
remember.
he was blocking for
Let me
LT.
make sure. Yeah. Just to
That's
be
not
sure.
old as fuck, dude.
Bro was old.
Yeah.
You moron.
Yeah, this guy retired in 84. The other guy played in the 40s. This guy would have been this guy would have been retired in 1980. Geek, one of these guys spent from 1973 until 1990 or 1973 to 1979 with the Vikings, and then went to the Patriots. Won Offensive Rookie of the Year in 1973.
Yeah, was it? See, in my head, I don't think he's a fullback, but he apparently must be. Was it Chuck Foreman?
It was Chuck Foreman, yes, with
Yeah.
53.
In my head, because he has so many like rushing records for the Vikings, I always just assume he's a halfback. That's my bad.
No, he was a fullback.
That's my bad.
He's
That's
the guy
on
made
me.
to go, right? He's right?
No, that's George Foreman.
Close enough.
No,
He was a boxer.
it's not close enough.
Can you imagine going from being a boxer to making grills?
Yeah, you gotta keep
Well,
it
he
as
was a fat
fried as
guy,
your brain.
so. This guy retired in 86. This other guy would have retired in like the 50s, and then this other guy, the last one, just to make sure, he retired in I believe the 70s, maybe the 60s.
So
He retired in 66. Okay.
one bro was afraid of the 86 Sparrows. Got it.
Yeah.
Must be
So
better defense than 85s.
statistically, it was better.
Yes.
Well, but it wasn't, because if you don't win a Super Bowl, you're not better.
True. Our last or our highest remaining scorer played for the Bengals from 77 to 83, and then played for the Chargers and Dolphins in 84.
Ricky? Icky? What?
It was not Icky Woods.
someone.
No. And I thought you were saying Ricky Williams. For
No,
a
I see.
second.
I
I'm
see
like, huh?
Ricky. Then remember.
Yeah, no,
Icky
it was
Shuffle.
not. It was not Icky Woods.
Damn. Was he?
I believe he would have blocked for Icky Woods. No.
Don't know his name then.
No, I think Icky Woods played in the 90s.
I don't fucking
I just watched
know.
America's team. I fucked him when I was a kid, so like, I
Yeah,
know
yeah.
all that shit. So
I don't.
But
You
know
guys want to
Maryland.
give up
Great.
by all means, respectfully.
I'm going to.
Bro
Because
wants me
again,
to
you've
give
got
up.
Yeah.
4, 7. You've got 8 out of 15.
Bro wants me to give up.
And respectfully, I don't know how many more of these guys you would actually know about.
I don't either.
One guy played for the 49ers. He's one of the best 49ers backs of all time. Grayson, if you saw the conversation I was having in the league the other day about the Niners offense versus the Steelers defense, I brought his name up.
Fuck you. I was at work.
Bro
There's
has a job. No. How many touchdowns
This is
did you say?
described.
For the highest
the
guy.
top
He's the
guy
last
has
one I'm giving myself.
76.
76. And is that the Niner?
No, the Niner has 71. The guy I'm talking about is the Bengal Charger Dolphin. That's the 76.
Why does Bengals and Chargers always feel like that? They always go together? Is it Kellen Winslow? I don't.
No, I
Kellen
feel like
Winslow was
there's a
tight end.
real. I feel like there's
I
like a
didn't
really
fucking
basic
understand.
like guy, but it's like
There-
Joe something,
probably.
and I don't know. It's
Joe
Joe
Fix-It?
something.
Joe, and then DT for the Bears.
Oh,
played
Joe
fullback in
Perry
the-
then.
Yes,
Uh,
Joe
since
Perry.
I
from
didn't want Miller to
1970
steal that one because, or not Miller. I didn't want Grayson to steal that one.
Yeah,
'Cause-
yeah, Joe Perry from the 49ers, one of the better fullbacks of all time. So the guys you
Okay.
didn't get, in order, I'll read off. So you guys got Jim Brown, you got John Riggins, you got
Mhm.
Franco Harris, you got Jim Taylor. Pete Johnson was the
Ah,
76 touchdowns.
That's a white man right
that's
there.
also
Right.
the most basic of names.
Even though he wasn't a white man.
Incredible.
Joe Perry, which you got.
Yeah.
Chuck Muncie was tied with Joe Perry with 71 touchdowns. And then Zonka, Allstott, Roger Craig, Chuck Foreman. Bill Brown with 52, former Bear and Viking. Mike
we did
Pruitt
talk about him.
with 51. Rick Cazares, Chicago Bears legend, where the number 35 is in the Hall of Fame.
Wore the number
And then-
35 in 1935.
And John Henry Johnson.
That's a fucking name.
Those are names. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Grayson, go ahead and do your two, because
All right. We have 25-ish first-round players who have thrown a touchdown in the Super Bowl.
first
Go
round
ahead.
pick quarterbacks who've thrown a touchdown in the Super
Not
Bowl.
quarterbacks, but
Players.
Well, players.
they're all
Yeah, they're all quarterbacks.
They're all quarterbacks.
Because
Okay,
the only guys I
Mahomes?
remember that threw touchdowns that weren't quarterbacks were like Jules did it, but he was like
Yeah.
a seventh round. Like,
Juwan Jennings did.
yeah, and he was like a seventh round pick. And
Yeah.
like they're all like sixth round picks or undrafted.
Yeah.
Because Trey
Okay, and is
Burton
this-
did also.
Is this all time?
This isn't from the Super Bowl one all the way up to now.
Oh,
This is
Super Bowl era,
25
okay.
Different.
God,
Okay,
I
so
don't-
Mahomes.
This is just Super Bowl. Yeah, Mahomes is correct. I'm gonna keep track by giving you guys
Who
initials.
are
Burrow.
yeah, for sure.
Stafford.
Wait,
For
go
sure.
back. Go back. What was the second one you said?
Mahomes,
Stafford.
Burrow,
Oh,
Stafford.
Burrow.
Thank you.
Mahomes, Burrow, Stafford. Let's see. You're going backwards. Purdy was Mr. Irrelevant. He was not a first round
Yeah.
pick.
Jimmy G
Jalen Hurts
wasn't.
was a second round pick.
Jimmy G wasn't. That was a Mahomes one.
Manning,
Jared Goff did not.
Which Manning?
Peyton, and Eli
Either.
both.
Both.
Yeah.
I know. I'm labeling by who's gonna.
Breeze was a second round pick.
I don't feel like I need to. I'm gonna go Cam.
It didn't come up on my list, but I'm gonna double check that because when I looked it up,
I don't know if he
did not.
threw one or if he just ran for one.
Yeah, I think he ran for one.
Yeah, I think he did, but I'm double checking just in case.
Roethlisberger is going to be on there.
He definitely is.
That's disgusting.
Uh huh.
No, Cam Newton threw an interception though.
True.
Yeah.
Damn,
Let's see here. Russ
he
was
did
a
have a
third
rushing,
round
right?
pick.
Now I gotta check. No,
Joe
he did
Montana
not.
is going to be on there.
Nope, Joe Montana was a second-round pick
Oh,
Wow.
that's right. He did fall.
or third-round pick. He was
Okay.
like 80, like pick 88 or something like that.
Yeah, because he was small. They didn't like Joe Montana coming out because he was like small. I think he was skinny, not small.
Well, that is small. Skinny, being skinny is small.
Same thing, but when I think small, I think short immediately.
Yeah.
Right.
Elway?
LA is correct. Yep.
Oh, wait, yeah. Dan Marino.
Correct.
I always forget Marino went to a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He threw one touchdown. That's it.
Yeah.
Did Jimmy Mack throw a touchdown?
Jimmy Mack?
Jim McMahon.
No, he did not. He rushed for one.
Okay. I didn't think he threw one,
No,
but I wanted to make sure.
Those all like defense and then Perry and then.
Yeah. Oh, I know from the Super Bowl, or in terms of scoring, because I know Walter didn't get one, and that's still like Ditka's sin
heard anyone
against
call
the
him
city of
Jimmy Mack.
Chicago.
Are we missing any
That's his
more
Twitter
post
handle.
2000 guys?
Ooh,
Yeah,
we might
plenty.
be.
Okay.
Gannon?
Ooh.
Gannon, let me.
Was Gannon a first rounder?
I don't know.
If Gannon
No,
was
he
a
was
first
not.
rounder.
Speaking
was
of
like-
the same time period, though, because I don't know about this guy, Brad Johnson.
No,
Okay.
he's like a third rounder.
Okay.
Jim
Steve Young.
Kelly.
Oh,
Jim Kelly, yes.
Steve Young.
Jim
does
Kelly
count.
was a first round pick.
Yeah, Jim Kelly was. He went before Marino.
Ah, that's right. Okay.
Steve Young was a compensatory first round pick, so I'm giving it. But like,
Okay.
that was like more of a question mark. That was like 25.
Yeah.
They did because expansion franchise.
Yeah.
And he was drafted by Tampa. I was like, why the fuck did they get a comp first rounder?
Because they were a new team.
Yeah.
Rivers.
Sucked.
No, Rivers never went to the Super
Rivers
Bowl. That
never
was dumb,
got
guys.
to the
Ignore
Super Bowl.
I was just thinking of quarterbacks of that era. Shut up.
Randall. Ooh, no, he did not.
Randall,
Steve
I don't think
McNair.
No.
Was he not a first round pick?
Let me double check.
Or did he not have a touchdown because the only one was the one at the 1 yard line that
He
didn't
was third
count?
overall. 19. Rams, Titans, Super Bowl.
Kurt Warner went undrafted.
Oh my God! Why are you barking?
Why not? We're dogs bark.
Steve Miller did not throw a touchdown.
So it was just the one that was half an inch short.
And
That's
also Eddie
so-
George scored 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Eddie George is the GOAT.
Yeah.
Steve McNair to goat. Was Trent Dilfer a first round pick?
He was. He's like
Ew.
6'7".
Beautiful.
Ew. Oh, fucking Rogers.
Yeah. Fucking trauma from earlier trying to fuck him out of our mind.
Yeah.
Carson
man.
Palmer, was he a first round pick?
He never made it to a bowl.
Never made it to a Super Bowl.
Oh, it was Kurt with the Cardinals. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Okay. I don't think Bulger Green ever went. Well, they were like on the team, but they never went.
Uh-huh.
How many other post 2000? I really hope he wasn't a first round pick for the Bears' sake. Rex Grossman.
I think he was a second or a third.
Nope, Rex Grossman was a first round pick.
Oh, that's
he was?
disgusting.
Yeah.
Is
He
he
was like,
on the list though?
Eighth overall, third overall. He's like, yeah.
Is he on the list
Yeah.
though?
Yeah, he is. He
Okay.
did touch him.
I forgot about Rexy, yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to go
I
like
was thinking
Super
Kyle
Bowl by
Orton
Super Bowl.
was a third round pick.
I froze for a
was-
little bit. What other names did you guys say?
No, we didn't say anything like an actual guess. We were just spitballing.
Texas is a
Yeah, no,
As
I
long
was
as you
thinking
got
Kyle
Rodgers,
Orton.
he was the
Kyle
guess before
Orton was
that.
the third round pick.
Got Rodgers.
Okay.
Um,
How many other post 2000s?
At least 1, 2, 3-ish.
Oh,
said
Donovan
Gannon, right?
McNabb.
Oh, yep.
Yep.
Sorry, then I missed another one.
Okay.
So you still have like 3-ish.
So who are we missing?
I
Last
don't know if he
year.
made the touchdown after 2000 or pre 2000.
Okay, so some of them are
Steelers'
guys who.
first Super Bowl in the 2000s was Ben's second year, right?
Yeah, Ben. Well, so Ben shouldn't have been starting if I remember right, but he was.
Right. I was trying to remember if they did anything with Cordell Stewart, but they definitely didn't.
No.
You guys already said Big Ben, so I don't know.
Did we say Favre?
Favre's a second
Favre was
round
a
pick.
second round pick.
Oh yeah, because he was a little shit.
He's
Yeah.
also a Falcon.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
but he was-
Falcons quarterback at the time, fucking known for just big arm. Also played for the Vikings, played for the Colts. Fuck. What is his
Anytime
name?
you're wrong.
Is it not the Falcons
Yeah.
guy?
Was Matt Stafford a first round, or not Matt
Well-
Stafford, Matt Ryan a first round pick?
Yes,
Oh,
he was.
yeah. Oh, Joe Flacco. Same draft.
Oh, fucking Flacco.
Fucking Fluco, bro. Damn.
You mean the
Kaepernick wasn't a first round pick.
No,
No.
he was like a 7th.
No, he was
Yeah,
an
he
early
was-
second.
Yeah, I knew he
Yeah.
was second. Yeah,
Holy
I
shit!
knew he was
Because I
day two.
wanted him over Christian Ponder
Why would you take him in the second if you had Alex Smith?
because Alex Smith sucked. I
And he
don't-
was getting old.
like he was getting older. You were gonna have to pay him, and he wasn't that good.
So we have 1-ish, 2000-ish. Like he I don't know if it's before or after he threw it.
And then Alex Smith got good because of Andy Reid.
That's true.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So we're
Foles
looking at
wasn't a first round pick.
Warren Moon might be on this list.
No. One of
Okay.
them never made the Super Bowl.
I couldn't remember. I know he bounced
Was Matt
around a lot.
Hasselbeck a first round pick?
No,
Oh.
he was like a 6th-round pick.
Damn.
That's okay.
Okay.
You already guessed Brad Johnson, didn't you?
I did.
It's
What
3rd
about
round pick.
What about
Gus
Terry
Farrar?
Collins?
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay, we're
Both of
talking
those are
over each
wrong.
other. For Bledsoe?
Bledsoe. That was the
Okay.
more-
Okay.
Oh yeah, because the Packers.
The guy
Super
you were
Bowl.
talking about for the Falcons, was that Chris Chandler?
No. It was Jeff
I was the
George,
first-
I think.
Jeff
Yeah.
George was a first overall pick, and I don't believe he was. I'm going.
I could have swore the
Aikman's
99
gotta be
Super
on
Bowl.
there.
Oh,
You
fuck,
see-
you're
90
right.
99, that was
So the
Warner
99
McNair,
Super
wasn't
Bowl,
it?
which was the 98 season.
98, and that was Atlanta and Denver.
Yeah,
No, I think
it
that was
should have
Chris
been
Chandler.
Minnesota. That's why I almost said Randall Cunningham.
Yeah, I think that was Chris Chandler.
It
Oh,
was.
was it?
Chris
I thought it was
pick.
George.
Okay.
Okay.
Is Boomer on there? Was Boomer a first rounder?
Not on there. No.
Okay. What about Doug
Pi-
Williams?
Doug Williams is on there.
What about Terry Bradshaw?
Terry Bradshaw is on there.
What about Jeff Hostetler
Oh,
No.
from
What-
the
oh,
1990s
what about,
New York Giants?
Roger Staubach.
Roger Staubach was a 6th-round pick.
Oh, was he? God
Yeah,
damn.
he was
Oh,
late
yeah,
'cause,
because he like.
military.
Yep. I
military.
forgot
That's
about
America there.
What about Mark Rippon?
that. Ooh.
Nope.
Phil Sims.
Phil Sims
Ooh.
is
Bob
Good one,
Greasy.
good one.
Bob Greasy. Yep.
Did we say Theismann already?
No.
Theismann did not throw a touchdown. He did throw a
Okay.
touchdown, but it wasn't a first-round pick.
What about
Oh.
Jim Plunkett?
Jim Plunkett is correct.
Dang. Was Bart Starr a first round pick?
I don't
I
know.
don't believe that. I don't
No,
believe
if
he
he's
was.
not on the list. So far, this list has been correct, so I'm cool with it.
Yeah. What about fuck? How did the Patriots score their only touchdown in Super Bowl '85?
Bart Starr was a 200th overall pick.
Damn.
Damn.
Could have been first round, though. That was 8,000 years ago.
So I'm going to delete the
damn.
ones that I already picked.
Okay.
So we have.
Bro was writing down our names, and now he's just deleting everything.
Yep.
Did we guess Bob Greasy?
I just did.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
all of them.
Oh, did we get them all, and you're just
No,
letting
there's
us...
one missing.
Johnny Unitas.
No,
Oh.
Johnny Unitas was never first round pick.
Was it
overall pick.
Joe
First round.
Namath, the piece of shit?
No,
Okay.
Len Dawson.
Ooh.
that is the last man remaining. So
Nice.
Super Bowl I legend.
one.
Dude, I'm-
two,
Was that
three,
Super Bowl one?
4,
Yeah.
5,
Chiefs
6,
Chiefs Packers.
Len
Oh,
Dawson.
I didn't know the Chiefs made
Oh, wait, sorry,
multiple
I
right in
apologize.
that
We have
stretch.
one more.
Fran
I don't know if he's-
Tarkenton.
No,
Oh.
Mm.
Really early guy, or...
yeah, like 70s.
Ooh, hold on. Let me cook.
Okay, so Terry Bradshaw. Ooh, is
Could
it another
be
Raider?
Billy Kilmer.
No, I don't. No,
Jim Plunkett. Was
Already
he
said
the
it.
one who got
The
put...
Snake. Ken Stabler.
Yep.
nope,
Ooh.
Oh,
not first rounder.
was it?
Damn.
Was it the Broncos quarterback against Dallas?
No, that guy sucked, bro.
True,
Well,
but...
you said it was the 70s.
I believe it was the 70s.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure you guys didn't say him. I'm
It wouldn't be Ken Anderson, would it?
Ooh.
No, Anderson was not a.
And that would be the.
Is it a name that you?
Oh, I apologize, Miller. I lied to you.
What?
Oh,
It
which
is
one?
that Broncos quarterback.
Oh.
It's the Broncos quarterback from that year,
Oh.
Craig Morton.
That is
Yep.
Craig Morton.
Yep. Good work. Good
I
call.
apologize, Miller. That was just me lying to you. So
That is my grandfather's favorite Super Bowl. That's the only reason why
That's
I know who
insane.
Craig Morton is.
No, I would have got there just because, Denver is like right over there.
Right.
7,
Oh,
8,
but yeah, okay.
11.
See, me and Miller, we
13.
don't
Yeah.
fail trivia. That's just not what we do. Though we might
Miller
fail this
got-
next one.
Miller got 15 out of 25.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Dude, you named the most recent 10 in like 4 seconds.
Yeah.
Every
no,
time I
that's-
tried to
that is
speak, you just
true.
yeeted. So it's
That,
like,
that was the
that's
problem. I
not.
was just louder.
Yeah, he just got the early ones. Mine came in the more difficult part of the world.
Okay. I got Jeff Hostetler. Thank you very
Hey, that's
much.
fair, but I also, I pulled Aaron Rodgers and Trent
Was the answer.
Dilfer, so
Listen, Jeff Hostetler is going to be my new fucking, what was the quarterback that Hammy was obsessed with for like 2 weeks?
Jake
Bill
Delhomme.
Holm.
Yeah, Jeff Hostetler is my Jake Delhomme.
Jake Delhomme. Oh, damn, I'm kind of sad I didn't just rip Jake Delhomme now.
Undrafted.
Would have been wrong, but I
Yeah.
mean, he
Just for
he
the
played in the
culture.
Super Bowl, yeah.
For the
For the
culture.
culture.
Also, Grayson, do you have like the who scored touchdowns in the Super Bowl pulled up in front of you, or did you just have those 25?
I had those 25 because the article,
Okay.
article read it whatever it was 4 years out of date, so I had to update with like Mahomes and Burrow and Stafford.
Okay.
So
Because I was trying to remember who I know the Patriots starter didn't score in the 85 Super Bowl. I think it was their backup.
No, it was a
Yeah.
running back.
No, they definitely threw a touchdown because I remember it was once we took all the starters out and had like fucking Ron Rivera out there.
Bro took their starters out in the Super Bowl. That's
When you're up
crazy.
36 in the
That's
fourth
cra-
quarter.
Oh, so that's just one of the worst Super Bowls of all time. Got it.
it is. It absolutely is.
No, yeah, if you wanted a close game, yeah, but if you want to watch
Irving
like pure
Fire?
dominance,
From Steve Grogan.
Grogan, that was the
It's
quarterback.
a Super Bowl. I
Steve
want to see.
Grogan.
I want to see.
We had
some...
a safety in the Super Bowl. Geek. I went.
Also, only fullback to score a touchdown in the Super Bowl. I know for a fact fucking Matsui scored a touchdown in that Super Bowl.
He did.
Yeah, fuck you.
I wonder now. Hold
the
on.
site
Let
was
me.
wrong. I apologize. The site I
Now I gotta go.
Suey had like a 10-yard run. It was like a respectable touchdown. See,
11.
exactly. It was a respectable touchdown too, god damn it.
I gotta go.
It wasn't like a fucking 1-yard run in.
I gotta go look at these Super Bowls now.
Yeah, look at every player that's ever scored a touchdown in the Super Bowl. Let's count up the fullbacks and yell Grayson.
Well, it's not
I'm doing this
Grayson's
tonight.
fault exactly, but
I don't care. I'm doing this tonight, finding it out, and then when this video goes live, I'm going to tweet it out on Run the North. I'm going to tweet
that's
out a thread
tough.
of every fullback to score a touchdown in the Super Bowl, in chronological order.
That's tough. Oh, Larry Zonka won the. By the way, we were talking about this. He won the MVP in the game against the Vikings. So you were wrong about the year.
It wasn't 7?
No, I don't think so. No,
I thought
it might have been 7, but I think the year we were looking at was wrong. Or the team
Oh,
you said
no,
it was
I'm
against was
blind.
wrong.
It was
I
8.
don't know.
It was Super Bowl 8. I'm blind.
No.
I
Who had
apologize.
the Vikings only
Ron
touchdown
Rivera
on
had
that one?
one tackle in the Super Bowl. Let's respect him.
In the Super Bowl, who scored for the Vikings? I'm just wondering if we had a fullback score back then.
I'm never gonna.
Larry Zonka had 2 touchdowns in Super Bowl 8 when he won Super Bowl MVP.
This site might have just counted him as a running
Also-
back. I'm kind of real.
Well, yeah, your site's wrong. Kill the site.
I would if I could find it again.
And then Jim Kick had a touchdown. Here, quick question for you guys. Not like meaning anything, but do you guys know what Zonka and Jim Kick's nickname was?
No.
Takes
Oh,
mass.
yes, but no.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
Yeah, I knew that.
Reference to old
Did
westerns.
they die at the end of the film?
I have no idea. Never seen the movie. I
I think
just
we
know.
know he's a Western dude. He
I-
probably you
no,
were
I
in,
don't-
in Yellowstone. You were in Yellowstone probably.
Maybe. Could have drove through there once or twice.
Oh, first time on the show.
Who else we got here?
Real quick, while Geek's looking through things, Grayson, I'm going to ask you specifically because Geek would get this pretty quickly. Okay. From 1997 to 2007, Lorenzo Neal blocked for 10 1,000-yard rushers. There were 5 different players.
Jesus.
That's insane.
Do you know who the 5 were?
LaDainian Tomlinson.
Uh-huh. He was from 03 to 07.
Lorenzo Neal was a Charger.
Uh-huh.
Bengal?
Yes.
So I'm going to say Icky?
No. After Icky.
Very
Okay.
after Icky.
Also played for the Patriots.
Corey Dillon?
Yes. From
Also,
2001 and 2002.
is he the Bear or is that Cedric?
That's Cedric Benson. We drafted him and then he went to the Bengals.
And then, yeah. I was just
Next one was mentioned earlier. You brought him up. He scored 2 touchdowns in a Super Bowl
Fuck. Emmett?
instead
No.
of Steve McNair.
Oh, Eddie George. Okay, yeah.
Yes, 99 and 2000. Next one is in Tampa. Not Allstott, but the other guy.
Why would you block for All-Star? Did they have 2 fullbacks? No,
Yes, at one point there in 98.
Yeah, because sometimes
two
you
of
had
them shared a
Lorenzo
backfield.
Neal blocking for All-Star.
They beat the Vikings that year, and the Vikings had like one of the best offenses of all time just because they dominated time of possession with Allstott
Yeah.
and Neal.
Because John Randall was our nose tackle, and
John was goated though.
It
yeah,
was the
but
single most
against-
unstoppable backfield ever.
yeah, but against Lorenzo Neal and Riggins, what is he gonna do?
Lorenzo Neal, Mike Allstott, and
Or
this
not
third guy
Riggins,
who would have been
Allstott,
the lightning to their intense thunder.
Backs?
Yes.
I was thinking Barber, but that's Tiki. He's in New York. And I'm thinking Rondé. Like, that's
Uh-huh.
mixed up. Yeah.
Grayson, if you were finished with something, you are
Done?
halfway there.
Oh, I was thinking of the
Kevin
wrong name.
Dunn.
But that's no. I'm
That's a wrestling
offended.
joke. That's a wrestling joke.
That would have been my second guess, but I would have totally gone with the wrong guy because he's like 5 years later.
Who did you think it was? Cadillac?
But no, it's
Yeah, it wasn't Cadillac.
okay.
Also for the Falcons.
Is the other one his final year or is it early in his career?
Oh,
Miller?
Warwick Dunn. My
There you
yes,
go.
Warwick Dunn.
dumbass.
The
Oh,
other
God.
one is 97.
Oh.
Geek, I'll let you pick on this one because I don't know if you'd get it. It was when he was with the Jets in 97.
Oh my God. Was he with Patriot as well?
I don't. This guy, I don't know if he was a Patriot. Let me find out.
Oh my God.
No,
I
it
always forget
was
his name.
no. I know his name. It's not. I
No,
think
the-
you
Remember
wouldn't
West
have heard of
Virginia
him for
Mountaineer?
anything else. He
Wasn't a Patriot.
He
no.
shares a
He played
first
for-
name though with one of the 3 greatest running backs to ever live.
Yes, he does.
Barry?
Jets.
No,
No. Jets.
Welker?
Cardinals. No. Jets.
Emmett?
Cardinals.
Emmett's
Commanders.
not a
Panthers.
top 10 running back
Cowboys.
all time. Get
that
out of
was
here.
a joke.
No, it is.
The one that played for the Vikings.
Yeah, it is Adrian.
Versus Adrian Peterson, top 3 running back. That's crazy.
He is
He is.
top 3 halfback of all time. Absolutely.
LaDainian.
No.
No,
LaDainian.
He's
had a
fourth.
better season, but not a better career.
He didn't beat his kid.
Geek, I'm actually a little bit surprised you know who this guy is because I didn't know who he was beforehand.
Is Adrian Peterson the Bear?
No.
Legend. I always signed him in Madden. He was always my backup running back just because it was funny. I'd always give him number 29 too, so it was like the 1-2
He
punch.
was one after the other.
Oh God. What is his last name?
Starts with an M.
Alexander Madison.
Yes, Adrian Madison. If that's what his parents named him, stab them. Oh, it's an awful name. It's not Murray. It is
Not far
close.
off. Not far off. You got the Murr.
Murphy.
No.
Mermaid.
Morel.
No. Yes,
Morrell?
Adrian Morel.
Dubs.
Morel. Yes.
I know
Yeah,
something
good
about the
looking guy.
Jets for some reason.
In order: Adrian Morel, Warwick Dunn, Eddie George, Corey Dillon, LaDainian Tomlinson, LaDainian Tomlinson, LaDainian Tomlinson.
The 08 Ravens, right? That was his final career year.
Yes.
Did
He was the backup.
okay, I was gonna say did McGahee or Rice not get there, but
I was thinking with the other guy, the oh
Yeah,
God.
Laurent McLean was the starter.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I
also
can't
he
believe they
was
had two
hurt.
fullbacks on the roster.
Yeah.
That's nutty.
Let me double check here. No, they didn't have a 1,000-yard rusher.
Did McGahee and Rice just like
Laurent
combine?
McLean led the team in rushing.
So who were the running backs? Am I just off and McGahee was already?
No, McGahee was there.
Was that
It
when his knee
was,
exploded the first time?
Perhaps.
Who was the running back before Rice that was really good?
It was
McGahee.
Ray. He's thinking of even before then.
Oh.
Fuck.
Oh,
2,000-yard rusher.
Yeah, Jamal.
Jamal Lewis.
Yep.
Yeah, but Geek, they had Ray Rice, Jalen Parmelli, and Willis McGahee as their three halfbacks.
Don't remember the third guy there, but okay.
I don't either. And then Lorenzo Neal and Laurent McLean were their two fullbacks, but really Laurent McLean was their featured back.
Well, yeah, because
He had 902 rushing yards.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
So they copied that Buccaneers strategy of.
Mm-hmm.
I always forget that it was the Bucs that were the only team to beat the Vikings because that was so weird because the Bucs were so not good.
Yeah, but they
beat the best team. Yeah. Well, that and like they had, I think Rondé was on that team, so they had like decent enough corners and safeties to like not stop our offense, but you could slow it down enough that with time of possession you could kill them.
Yeah.
And then we lost to the Falcons because fucking Gary Anderson's a piece of shit.
Yeah, they should make Ace Ventura 2 and have it be Gary Anderson instead of what's his face, Ray Finkel.
Have it be Blair Walsh instead. Other piece of shit.
Just make it Cody Parkey, even though Cody Parkey got tipped.
Oh,
and then instead of Dan Marino, it should be Caleb Williams, and somebody stole the Bears' bear instead of their dolphin.
There you go.
Valid. They took the claw away.
I was gonna say Caleb just like does the claw the whole movie. Like whenever he's delivering his lines the whole time, it's just he's doing the claw while giving like a serious monologue.
I don't know about that. But yeah, yeah, insane. Why would you do that?
Insane in the membrane.
Okay, don't quote Cypress Hill. What's next?
I mean, we're probably good. I have one, but we don't need to do it, so.
Okay.
Unless you really want to, but I don't know how much help Grayson would be for you.
What is it?
Most sacks in the playoffs all time.
I kind of want to do it.
Somehow is there.
I kind of want to do it just to see how much I can test myself without Grace.
Give me the
most sacks in the playoffs all time.
Yep.
Von Miller, is he up there?
Barely. He's pretty low. He's got 10 all time though.
Okay, so what is it? Top 10, top 15? What are we shooting for here?
So I went everybody with over 11, I believe, or 11 or more. I gotta go back to the Pro Football Reference page.
Okay.
Because I didn't write down the numbers. I just wrote down the names.
Willie McGinnis.
Willie McGinnis is number 1.
Jesus.
Yeah. I'm not surprised that you got that because, like, obviously that's a name you're going to rip, but I'm surprised he's as high on the list as he is.
I'm not, just because of the volume of games he would have played in the playoffs.
Is the gap there, though?
Okay, so I was going to say the gap's pretty weird. I just got to find the fucking sacks leaderboard.
Is Jared Allen up there?
No, he only made the playoffs once in his career, I believe.
Yeah, that's right, because the Vikings and Chiefs were pretty mediocre at best, and he was there.
Other than we had... Oh, no, I guess he made it twice, because he was there for the Christian Ponder, Joe Webb record year.
The best team of all time, you mean?
The team that I wish wouldn't have made it.
Bruce Smith's got to be up there.
Instead of taking the field goal to tie for the playoffs, Bruce Smith is number 2. Instead of taking the tie for the playoffs, you should have just gave Adrian another 3 rushes to break the all-time rushing record. Christian Ponder got hurt. We shouldn't have rocked Joe Webb in a playoff game. Fuck that.
Who would be the third?
Is Clay Matthews up there?
Clay Matthews is up there.
Crazy.
So Willie McGinnis had 16. Bruce Smith had 14.5. Von Miller had 10.5. I might have gone... Oh, it's everybody over 10. My bad.
Okay.
And then Clay Matthews had 11.
Okay.
You have 2 more active players.
The dude from the Chiefs and Niners that didn't show up until the playoffs ever. What?
Frank Clark.
Yeah, Frank
It
Clark.
is Frank Clark.
I
He is
couldn't think of his
3rd
name.
all time.
Yeah, I knew he was either 3rd or 4th. I knew he was ridiculously high based off volume.
Other guy is
offsides.
14th, only at 10. Did you say? Who'd you say?
I said Mr. Offsides. That's Frank
Oh,
Clark.
I thought you. That sounded like a name.
Is James Harrison up there?
James Harrison is up there, right with Clay Matthews.
Strahan is Michael Strahan, the tooth gap.
No.
I didn't think
Really?
he would be.
He's close. He's got 9.5.
Lawrence Taylor?
Lawrence
Cocaine
Taylor
Man?
is also not here.
Okay,
Fraud.
the 90s Giants weren't as good as I thought.
They won.
No, they won a
that's
Super
why.
Bowl, but
Yeah.
A Super Bowl.
yeah, but he
Uh,
might have
is-
also just been ass in that run. You
Is
never
there
know.
any chance Richard Dent is up there?
Richard Dent is there, just
Go to Bill
tied
Sells.
with Vaughn with 10.5.
Okay, I figured he would be right on the cusp because he did win Super Bowl MVP and killed it all throughout that one run. That's
Yeah.
where most of those sacks came from.
One more active guy.
One more active guy. Very currently active. Like younger
Like
guy.
he's good.
Oh yeah. Defensive
Joey,
player.
or not Joey Bosa.
Nick Bosa.
It's Nick Bosa.
That's who I meant to say, and I said Joey.
You said the brother, not the racist.
Yeah. Is Joey Bosa's partner in crime Khalil Mack on there by chance?
No, I think he only
probably not?
played
Okay.
in 1 playoff game.
Yeah, 20.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
just
no,
the
he
one with the
played in
odds.
2. He played in 1
Oh,
with
yeah,
the
the one-
Raiders where Carr
Yeah, when
snapped his
Derek Carr
leg.
died, and then the one
It
where
is
Cody
weird
Parkey killed my dreams.
How
Okay.
2 guys who
Savage.
were almost MVPs became so ass.
No
back-
shot
back
Aaron
years.
Donald's up there.
No Aaron Donald.
No shot JJ Watt's up there.
No JJ. That one kind of surprises me because the
They're
Texans
dealing
were
with like
making
one
it.
playoff game.
No, he was in more than that. The
T
Texans. were-
Sizzle.
Yeah.
Is he up there?
Who?
T Sizzle.
He's number 4.
Ooh, is Ray Lewis on there?
Ray Lewis is not.
Okay.
I was.
I didn't know if I know the Ravens were aggressive. I just didn't know if they were that aggressive.
Right.
Julius
Nah.
Peppers, is he by chance on there?
No.
Didn't think
I
so.
will
I'm
say you
trying to think,
have-
once.
Another, like, that mid-2000s Steelers. You have another
Lamar
mid...
Woodley.
Yes. I knew
What
that
a
hint
name.
would get you there.
56.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You got a guy played for... I don't know if you want hints like this yet.
Go for it.
Okay.
Grayson's not doing anything for me. You got me Frank Clark and halfway to Nick Bosa.
You got... Yeah, you got a guy who considered one of the greatest of all time, played for the Eagles and Packers.
Reginald White.
Yes.
The Minister of Defense.
Next
What
on
a
the list, you've
great
got
nickname.
a Colt Falcon. Might have played
Oh,
some
Dwight
other.
Freeney?
Yep. Might have added some more. At
I
the
should have
end, but-
known. I should have known Dwight Freeney earlier though, because
Ooh,
Colts teams he was their pass rusher, like
I-
the only one.
I think this guy was. I think he was a Cowboy and a Niner.
Fucking
Randy?
went to the University of Maryland. Randy White.
Gregory.
No.
It's not Randy White.
This is your other hint.
Yeah, he has 5 rings. I know who you're talking about. I
It's-
just can't think of his name.
That's not Randy White. That's not even close.
Is his
really.
name Randy.
No, it's
I'm
not
thinking
even
Randy.
kind of close.
Okay, that's where my brain
Charles,
fucked up.
Charles fucking
Haley,
God.
Charles Haley.
Charles
There you go.
Haley.
There we go. Thank you, Grayson.
These
Yeah,
last
that-
3
that
are
was
guys
helpful.
I have never heard of.
How old we talking?
So we got one guy who played insane. Okay. Sorry. From 1989 to 2003 was a 12th overall pick by the Bears.
Not Urlacher.
How
No.
long was he with the Bears?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. Went
You
to
said
Miami and then
89?
to Oakland.
Oh fuck!
He was an All-Pro and a Pro Bowler one time, but did it for the Dolphins at age 35.
You said he was drafted in '89.
Yes.
That was the year we had back-to-back picks. We went Woolard or Wolford the pick before. Trace Armstrong.
Never heard his name before.
It
One
was Trace Armstrong. It's Trace Armstrong, 100%.
Were the playoffs that much from '89 to fucking whatever? No, I guess he played with the Raiders and
the
the
Dolphins. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And he was there for like quite a few Marino Dolphin years, so
Yeah.
that was more a Dolphins guy, I think.
I
But,
remember Moreno threw like
Mhm.
6 interceptions in this last game.
But yeah,
and then he was
'cause
on
it
that
went-
Raiders Super Bowl team.
It went
Raiders didn't win the Super
Wolford
Bowl.
and then
No, but
Armstrong
You
and
know
then
what I mean, dipshit. They were in the
And then I
Super Bowl.
I think Eric Metcalf was the next pick.
Then we got a
that
guy
year.
who played again, another 1989 draft pick, played through 97, all for the Cowboys.
97 pick played for the Cowboys.
4th round pick out of
I feel like it's a
Texas, El
Minnesota pick.
Paso.
I feel like that's-
Tolbert, Tony Tolbert.
Yeah, never heard his name either.
I got a buddy who's a UTEP fan.
This one I feel like I should know, but like off the top of my head, don't remember the name. This guy was drafted by Washington in 1983, retired in 94 as a 49er, only spent 1 year in San Fran, was in Washington all the time before that. So from 83 to 94, third
With
round
Washington?
pick. Yeah,
Mhm.
with Washington. Went to college at Nevada.
He was a hog. I mean, it's like
Oh,
2-time All-Pro,
Oh my God.
4-time Pro Bowler.
does he have the same name as somebody we already said first name?
Yeah,
Charles Mann.
yep. That is not that one. Yeah, those last 3 I know I wouldn't have got. I would have got everybody else, I think. But those
I
last
only
3.
knew Mann because I was looking at the Niners rosters from the 90s earlier to see how long Roger Craig was on the team.
Well, and then it
'cause I
helps
was
that you're a
writing
Bears
something down
fan.
about Craig.
So that one, and then getting lucky because you know somebody who's a UTEP fan.
Yeah, he was a UTEP and Cowboys fan, and he had Tolbert's jersey, and he used to wear it to school.
That's
I remember that when I was in high school. He had a Tolbert jersey, he had a Dak jersey, and he had a Leighton Vander Esch jersey. Those are the only 3 jerseys.
What a
he'd wear.
crew!
Yeah,
What a pull!
that kid belongs in a prison, but he's
Damn.
not.
this is the guy you were talking about earlier.
No, you're completely
No.
different. Ironically, that guy is also a Cowboys fan. You know, the guy
Yeah,
I'm
but
talking
most
about,
of
he,
Earth is, unfortunately.
the guy I'm talking about, the day that Roe v. Wade got overturned, he posted a video on his Snapchat story that just said, "We won," and it was him celebrating shirtless with a Trump flag behind him. I haven't spoken to him since. I've blocked him on everything after that.
Sounds like a good
But he used to always give me weird vibes anyways.
What was
That-
the weird vibe? Shirtless with a flag, or was it the fact that we?
No, way before that. He was long story.
I don't.
Yeah,
oh,
we're my
no.
hug type guy.
Listen. Living in Western Maryland, you meet some kindred spirits, to say the least. Some quirky folks, if you will. Don't
That's
be
wild.
silent. It makes me uncomfortable. Oh,
Oh yeah.
Quick ball.
What's in there, Grayson?
I know how the game works. I watched enough. It's a Hot Wheel.
no,
Damn.
not even close.
So it's not a Hot Wheel. It's not a wheel on fire.
No.
So it's a cold square.
Kind of.
Oh,
It's a dot.
That is weirdly closer than you'd think.
a cold square. Oh god, he's trying to
didn't
put
know if that
himself in the
dropped
Pokeball. What the fuck is
Geek
a cold-
Soul.
Is it just an?
No.
No, my soul's not square. It's more of a rhombus.
I knew you were gonna
Just a
fucking
square.
say rhombus.
Rhombus is not a square. You dumb bitch.
Rhombus is a diamond, right?
No,
Which is a square.
but no. It's just like all
I think it's a
squares are no.
parallelogram.
All squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares.
Exactly.
Bingo.
You're a square.
All squares could be rhombuses, but not all rhombuses are squares.
Exactly.
Therefore,
What's in
no.
the ball?
Is it just an ice cube?
No.
Is it an
would be
ice
melted
cube
by now.
minifigure? Just a
No.
little ice
It's a
cube.
Lego.
You're
man.
close to it being a little guy.
It's a Lego.
No.
Damn. Not a
Ooh.
minifig.
Is it a Mr. Freeze minifig?
No. Think square individuals.
SpongeBob?
Is it Frozen SpongeBob? I
It's
didn't know that
little
was a thing. Oh God.
It's a little SpongeBob.
Why is he cold?
Well, I just meant he was close to square.
I don't know.
I am the SquarePants.
I need to
am
get back
the
into
SquarePants.
doing Geek Talks wrestling. It just gets really sad because Miller doesn't care.
I just don't know.
And I don't like to just sit here and say things with nobody to. I don't know. The best part of a podcast is being able to bounce shit off people, and he's just. Nothing bounces off Miller. He's just sitting there. He's playing with the little Millennium Falcon.
Plenty does bounce off Miller. I think if you threw something at him, it would bounce off.
No, I think it would get
Which is what
absorbed.
Miller get bounced from it.
Why is John Elway trending on Twitter?
He is buying the Broncos from Walmart.
I hope not. We watched him run the team for a bit. It was pretty ass.
It might have been better than what they're doing now.
No, we're not giving him credit for signing Peyton Manning.
Trevor Simeon.
Right. It's like he was there for
Bears
the
legend.
Tebow, Orton, Semien, Lynch,
Respect Kyle
Osweiler,
Orton.
Keenum era.
Do you ever think about those random connections to teams? Like the Bears have two like random connections. They always trade with the Broncos and the Panthers. Always those teams.
Yeah.
I don't know if every team has teams that they just
No,
always
Do
trade
you ever
with.
just kind of like think about that? There's those teams that have weird connections where they just always go back to it. No matter what regime, just somehow we have a connection. Like Charles Tillman's also a Panther.
I don't know if the
Peppers
Vikings
was
have any of those off the top of my head.
Packers.
Not really.
Yeah.
No, we just sign their players. We don't trade from them. And that's because everyone that plays in Green Bay just wants to go to a team where they can go beat up on Green
That's
Bay.
fair.
True.
And until, very recently, the easiest choice to beat up on Green Bay was just Minnesota. Now it's Chicago. Probably. Unless you
Hey.
fuck up Caleb.
Well, that's why we got Jonathan Owens. He's the first of many.
Yeah. Sorry, we still got Aaron Jones, though.
Who? You mean Simone Biles' husband?
Yeah, Simone Biles.
Remember when we got
excuse
Dean
me.
Lowry? That was atrocious. He was so bad at football.
Great player.
He was so bad at football. Oh, God. What a time.
I feel like there's a connection between Minnesota and Kansas City.
I don't think we traded for Jared Allen, and then after that, I don't know of anybody who went to both.
I don't know. That feels like a connection. I don't know.
Yeah, the connection there is they played against each other in a Super Bowl 75 years ago. That's a little off because there haven't been that many Super Bowls. But
Did the Mavericks finish off the
No.
Timberwolves?
no, it's Wolves in 7.
Did they do what?
They finished them off. Yeah, we're finishing off the edge again. We're coming off the edge
Jesus.
in
No,
Tampa Bay.
the Mavericks were up 3-0. Now it's 3-1. We beat them because it's Wolves in 7. It's always been Wolves in 7.
Well, the Celtics killed the Pacers, so I know that for sure.
Doesn't matter. We'll kill the Celtics too. Well, it's probably still Wolves in 7 because that's just apparently what we do. It's Wolves in 7, baby.
I fear I have to be anti-Timberwolves if what I heard about Mr. Edwards is true.
What'd you hear about Mr. Edwards?
That he's a homophobe.
Don't think so.
Nicole was. I think it was Nicole telling me about it.
Yeah.
I don't
that was
know.
random.
I don't know if Anthony Edwards has done things. I don't know what he's doing.
I know nothing about hockey that's going on right now, but it looks like
Hockey
the
don't matter.
Dallas Stars are currently, right now, at the current moment, are down to Edmonton Oilers, but so it might be 2-2 by the time this goes up.
Imagine
Panthers
Dallas
versus-
loses both.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards did say something pretty suspect.
What
He
did
took a video of 4 guys walking down the street shirtless, called them a bunch of queers, and then said, "Look what the world has come to."
So I don't want to justify things. My brain just immediately assumes it's like a bunch of his friends and he's just awful at jokes. That's what
See,
my
a
brain
16-year-old
says.
boy.
That is possible.
It's
That's
just
just-
a 16-year-old boy.
That's just what my brain says. I'm not
But
saying it
to be
is and it's
fair-
right. Also, how long ago was that?
2022.
Oh, that's not great.
No.
I was really
No.
hoping you were gonna say like 2016, and I was gonna be like, "Fuck
Yeah,
off."
he was 12.
Yeah, dude.
You
like,
know, it was
who
when
cares?
he was an NBA player
Yeah,
with
that's worse.
millions
Okay.
of Instagram
Yeah, I don't know.
followers.
I don't
This
know,
was
then.
not kissing titties, you know.
Yeah.
What
mean-
the fuck am I witnessing? Who wears 37 for the Broncos?
I said that's
Oh.
not Skinner. Skinner's 36.
No, it's a running back.
It might be the
Did
new
they
guy.
just draft a guy?
You're
Estime.
right. Mm.
Yeah. So, because somebody just posted a picture of Bo Nix, Troy Franklin, and Audric Estime standing next to each other, and then cropped in Breeze, Thomas, and Kamara below
Oh
them.
God.
I
Did you
can
guys tell us-
promise you nobody on that list will be as good as any of the Saints players. I can promise you that.
That's fair.
No.
Guarantee it. I stand by it.
Also, comparing Estime and Kamara is really funny. Yes, hyper athletic pass catching back. Let's compare him to Jordan Howard 2.0.
Yeah.
Jordan Howard with better vision.
Yeah.
Emmanuel
Ugh.
Forbes is small.
The picture's so funny.
Dude, I love all the people not realizing immediately that he was the smaller guy.
Uh-huh.
That's so funny.
I tweeted this out, but can we just take a moment to appreciate the fact that the Commanders back-to-back years have fumbled the bag aggressively and allowed the Patriots to secure a franchise cornerstone at the same position that they drafted the pick right before?
I still want Jaden Daniels to be good just because.
I want him to be good too, but
He's be so good.
can't say I'm confident in it.
He's going to make the playoffs, and he's going to face off against the Seahawks, and on the same yard line. So the same thing that happened.
See,
But
no,
Joe
Why are you
Theismann-
trying to manifest career-ending
No,
injuries? What
see,
is
It wasn't
wrong with
career-ending.
you?
RG3 played for many years after that.
No, it was career ending. He went from gonna be one of the best quarterbacks in the league, and that's not arguable, to a backup. That's
At
it's
best.
it's just like Teddy Bridgewater's injury. Yeah, he played for another 7 years, but that ended his career.
All right.
Teddy
How
had
about we'll put it this way: an injury that derailed a
Yeah.
career. If you want to get
That's better.
semantic.
Took you from being a Pro Bowler to a backup. That's ending your career.
RG3's injury.
And that stops him from ever getting his payday. He never got to get paid. Because he was like the draft class after they stopped allowing you to negotiate your own initial deal.
When did AP have his ACL injury?
2012. So
Okay,
the 2011 season, I think.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Why?
I was gonna say because RG3 tore his ACL and LCL, and like it shouldn't have been career-ending, but like if like that the medicine
Okay,
was already
but
back
also-
They
then-
also made him play on it.
But
didn't
also-
they?
yeah, they did.
They made him destroy it more. And also, the whole thing with Adrian Peterson is his comeback was considered impossible.
That's what I'm saying.
He was never supposed to be that guy. So don't expect anybody else to be able to heal like Adrian Peterson did.
Charlotte
That
Flair is
dude
about
was
to do
not
that right now.
human. No,
Charlotte
she
Flair's
would
about to do
already
that.
be back.
No, she
Adrian
running, bro.
Peterson was back in 6 months.
That's because AP was also insane.
That's what I'm saying. Don't compare mere mortals to a god. Because he had to have been. Nobody else has ever or will ever heal that fast. I know
unless
Rogers
Wilson-
pretended he did, but
Yeah.
that's not real. I always loved the last 20 minutes of this podcast being fucking off the rails.
So
I'm just scrolling through pictures of Cameron Brink on Instagram. I have no idea what's happening.
Incredible.
No, uppies.
Valid. Jesus Christ. I love that answer. I was looking at a thing. I was like watching a thing and they were talking about how like it doesn't matter how short a dude is technically. if they like make enough money, their dating pool is always big. Whereas for
Sure.
women, if they're like over 6 feet tall, it doesn't matter how much money they make. Their dating pool is tiny because men are like more shallow than women, which is true.
Fuck societal
also,
standards.
I'm just like, but uppies though.
Yeah, I'm 6'1". If you can and pick me up, man.
Yeah, I'm so down. What I don't know. I won't be offended when I take the picture standing next to you and you're taller. Everybody's taller
she
than
can
me.
wear
I'm
heels
used to
even.
it. Yeah,
I
right.
wouldn't
Like I
care.
don't give a fuck. I'm definitely just gonna wear my Jordan 1s, which are gonna give me no added height.
Well,
That's okay.
They're also gonna get cut off because
Oh,
of the
for
heels.
sure. That's so tough. Nah, I'm bringing my own further zoom out, my further wide angle lens to give to the photographers to take the pictures. Like, no, you're gonna
I
need
really-
this one. Here you go. You gotta
I
get the
really want
shoes,
a
bro.
Prince jersey though. I
Or I'll be
really want a
standing
Prince
there
jersey.
like leg all lifted all high so you can see the fucking shoe.
Those are the fucking like karate stance.
Absolutely. The shoes are the best part of the outfit, man.
True.
Oh, actually, once we end this, I gotta show you guys a couple pairs of shoes I just spent way too much fucking money on.
Show them one here.
No, because the whole point is like the world's not seeing them until TwitchCon. Yeah.
We are not the world, Miller. We are shut-ins.
You're just my friends.
We are in space.
Yes. But do we got anything else to talk about?
The WNBA is the greatest league ever created.
False. Because their referees are maybe the worst.
True.
Plus, the NFL always better.
Oh, Angel Hernandez retired.
True.
The worst ref in all
technically
sports
not
retired.
the worst umpire, which is unfortunate.
Oh, Angel Hernandez is an umpire?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
baseball.
The way everyone was celebrating, I thought he was like the Aaron Rodgers of the MLB. It was just a dickhead
No, he's
player.
the-
No,
Hitler
he's
of
just
MLB.
an awful umpire. Like to a different level. He once ejected somebody for looking at him.
Hell
It's like
yeah.
not
No,
anti-player.
no, that's base.
It's really
That
not.
is sick
No,
as hell.
he-
I'd do the same thing.
He missed a call, like he missed a strike call by like 6 inches, which is in baseball. That's a lot. But like it was
I've
one
seen
of the
called
most
balls
egregious
down the
miss
middle.
of all time, and the dude batting just kind of stopped and turned and just boom ejected. It's like what the fuck.
Anthony Rizzo's pretty tame, but there's a call he had where he turned around and immediately got into Angel's face.
Bryce
Anthony
Harper
Rizzo
almost
is-
murdered him a couple times.
So
That's like the ref that fouled Tim Duncan for laughing on the
Yeah.
bench. Or threw
Yeah.
Tim Duncan out for laughing on
That
the
was
bench.
probably Scott Foster because he's a piece of shit.
I
so.
think it was, yes.
Let's
I
look
do
it
know
up.
Scott Foster. He sucks.
Also the biggest hater of Chris Paul of all time. Even
Base.
beating out Rajon
Crawford.
Rondo, which is wild.
Based.
Rondo really hated him. How did we make this episode go over 2 hours? How is this possible?
trivia.
No, because trivia was done like an hour. We were done like an hour and 20 minutes in with just trivia.
Because uppies.
True. But yeah. But no, like the way Caitlin Clark just gets murdered. Then
But
gets fouled.
that's real basketball, bro.
No,
That
it's
is-
not.
That is hard nosed in the paint basketball. That is
No.
your grindhouse basketball.
No,
we are back
here's
to the
the
90s.
dumbest.
This
No.
is the 90s
No,
of
it's
the
not.
WNBA.
No, it's not. You've never watched basketball? I don't want to hear you talk basketball.
I
Thank
watched
you.
WNBA
Just now.
better.
So you don't know anything. So don't talk about things. Oh God, Miller's trauma response is happening again. Geek's yelling. Miller's losing it. Oh no. Optimus Prime.
He's got a shield, and it. I don't know. The shield transforms like he does.
My stitches are over there. I can't
I
get
got-
them here.
Ah!
There it is.
I got
Nope,
Marvin
I
the
don't have
Martian
it.
on a little thing.
His shield becomes an axe.
Bam.
I have an axe too,
I
bitch.
also have a Minnesota Vikings car.
Ew.
Yeah.
Gross.
But all right. I think we should end it.
Yeah, I think we're done.
Yeah, I don't know. Make sure to, I don't know, go follow everybody everywhere. Go follow Grayson, all the places. At the BatDuck. Go follow Dueling Fates, the podcast I do with Grayson. You can hear us yell at each other weekly. Talk about movies. You guys still do Bear Down Boys? That's still a real thing that exists?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Sometimes subscribe to Bear Down Boys. Only sometimes, though, not every time. And yeah, I don't know. Make sure to like, subscribe. Tell us in the comments below your favorite fullback that scored a touchdown in the Super Bowl. Because Grayson's...
Did you have plenty to choose from?
And, I don't know.
That down.
We'll see you guys next week. Bye.